Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Reditus. We're on episode 32 now. Absolutely insane. Let's get into the recap so that we can get back into the action. So whoever's breathing heavily into the mic, that's enough
Jay.
of that.
What, me? What?
So, after defeating these large kind of mutated rats in the hallway,
And leveling up.
Darius and Atlas started to both cast some ritualistic magic as Jack and Mastos went investigating throughout the tunnel. Eventually, Harper came from the northern edge. Recap. No. Came from the northern edge of the tunnels and told Mastos that his grandma wanted to talk to everybody, to gather everybody, and bring them up. So Mastos and Harper went down to try and get the group to come up and have a conversation. But Jack did not want to go. He informed Harper that he was coming with him because he stole the golden scroll case that they were looking for. As a bicker back and forth kind of happened, Jack restrained Harper, and Mastos went off to kind of tell Grandma what was going on and talk with Grandma. During this time, Harper, trying to escape, dislocated many of the joints in his body and slipped Jack's grasp. Jack, trying to stop him, summoned Reen to bite him to try and restrain him from running away. But unfortunately, Harper being so weak, he was killed. Mastos coming back in after talking to a grandma as she was baking and insisting to talk to the whole group. The group kind of came together, and Mastos, yelling out for Atlas to help, was able to bestow on Atlas some diamonds that he needed to cast a Revivify spell on Harper. This time, as this is the second time the group has now accidentally killed Harper, this time he did not come back to his body immediately. And Atlas had to convince his essence, if you will, from proceeding on to the next area of life, and brought him back to his body. As soon as that happened, they restrained him, tied him up. The group, minus Darius, went up to speak to Grandma. As they got to Grandma, this small lady, white hair, glasses, with a welcoming smile, sat down and had a conversation with the group. As this conversation went on, it was explained that this current grandma is not the one that Harper had known for the previous year. This was a shadow heart, one of the purple essences that was released by Darius and Jack, and by no fault of his own, Atlas. It had explained that it took over looking for powerful bodies. It had taken over a powerful body, then came to this entity and transferred itself into this one, unknowing that this is actually tethered for some reason to this location. And so it constantly requested that it take Atlas's body as its new vessel so that it could escape. The group, seeing what was happening, Jack used a special cloak he has to teleport him and Atlas out of the room, leaving Mastos by himself. Explaining to Darius the danger, Darius went in to try and get Mastos out. And in doing so, cast some aggressive spells. As he did so, this grandma, now disappeared, had turned into this large ball of fleshy mouths and teeth. The group, getting together, fought this thing. It seemed that every time that it got hit with anything non-magical, pieces of this flesh would fall off, and these chomping teeth, pieces of flesh, would immediately start hacking at the throats of anybody that was nearby. After some back and forth, they managed to wear down this fleshy mess, and Atlas managed to finish off this mound that was stuck to the ceiling. And as he did, a small purple glass orb, ding, 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 just kind of rolled across the ground as this black mass from inside, this yellow glow inside, landed on the floor and immediately reared up, 4 arms coming out with claws on the end. This black translucent skin where you could see this yellow glow where bones would be, and this long elongated jaw as it kind of like lurches forward and screams at the group. And we'll see what they do next.
Well, yes, that protects your flesh. It protects your insides. You wear double armor because you're weak.
The wall, and then these weird zombies came out of the wall, and I threw grease on the ground, and then we killed them all, and then we went through the whole wall.
A way to help Atlas. You shouldn't be so hard on those that are willing to fight.
I do talk in kind of riddles sometimes, and I don't always tell the whole truth.
Who are you now? Who are you? Because I think that's something you should figure out before you get down there, don't you?
Yeah,
Too
but
old.
He didn't grow up initially here.
All right, guys.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I grew up in Ireland. All right.
Oh, yeah. You had nothing back there.
They had 4 channels.
Potatoes.
Lucky you had bunny ears on a TV.
All right. Let me remind you of the situation, guys. We are still in initiative. Atlas had just finished his turn defeating this thing. As the form falls on the ground, it kind of rears up, looks at you all, and you kind of see the mouth just kind of open up, and it looks like it's trying to yell, but you don't hear anything come out of its mouth, and then you all start to hear this laughter. Everybody roll an intelligence saving throw, please.
I should technically sell my bonus action though, right?
No, because you killed it with the scalpel, which is your bonus.
Oh, so then I would have my action then.
No, you did. That was the last thing you did. You did. Your action was spiritual guardians, I want to say.
Oh right, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Jack rolled an 18.
I'm just trying to see.
Back roll 18, okay.
Ooh.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yep.
Ooh, damn.
6.
Is this a saving throw due to some sort of magicka?
Yes, it is.
Haha! 18.
Intelligence saving throw. 16.
Okay. So you all hear this laughter, this cackle, and it kind of reminds you of back when you fought the rats. This kind of seeping, almost pain as it kind of reaches in. This laughter trying to penetrate your minds. Most of you shake it off. Darius, as it kind of seeps into your head, and you open your eyes and you look at your teammates, and you just start smiling, and you just maniacally start laughing. And you are incapacitated for 1 round.
Darius, what's so funny?
As this thing looks at you all now, and Darius kind of drops to the ground. Darius now coated in blood. The pierces in his head. You can almost see the small holes as it just ears down his side of his cheeks down onto his chest. Darius is just hanging on for dear life. As this thing quickly looks around, it leans back for a quick second, looks at its options, looks around, and it just woof, it jumps up in the air and spins around, and it clambers onto the ceiling, and it runs forwards.
Colin, if it's too late, it's fine. Can I use my inspiration to do that saving throw again?
Yeah, go ahead. It was 8,
12.
right? 12. That's still a fail.
Okay.
It clambers over on the ceiling, and seeing Mastos immediately flips down, and you see Mastos, these claws just all 4 come swinging at you.
Right.
Did they go by me? Because
on the ceiling.
Huh?
Yeah.
But still.
So what is it? A wisdom?
How big? 15 would be. Yeah.
Okay. That would be.
They would have to make.
That would be a fail. 12.
No. If a creature takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay. And movement's halved.
Yeah, it's half just going near me in the 15-foot radius.
Yep. All right, so go ahead and roll your radiant damage.
3d8s. 5, 7. It's 18 points of radiant damage.
So you guys see as soon as this thing kind of leaps up and starts to... Sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I wasn't saying.
I said
Oh.
solid.
Oh, okay. So yeah, as this thing kind of leaps up and just you see it skittering above Atlas, you see the 3 Dorhans that were kind of circling just stop for a second and just grab their greatswords, and each one of them just fly up in the air and take these big swipes right through the body, and you see the black translucent skin just light up in yellow as these slices go through. It doesn't even wince, just takes the hits and keeps going as it drops down to attack Mastos.
Would my scalpel get an opportunity attack as well?
No,
Oh,
switch
it
weapons.
doesn't get it, does it?
Nah.
Okay.
All right, 4 attacks coming your way, Mastos. Does 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
take 12 points of slashing damage from the first attack.
Okay.
Second and third both hit a 23 and a 25. You just see these
Can I
black claws just scratching in your skin. You just feel the flesh start to pull away from you. What were we gonna say, Atlas?
Well, I was just, his movement was halved, right?
Yep.
And he 15 feet up to the ceiling,
Yep.
and then across, and then down.
And he dropped down, yeah.
No,
Dropping
so-
doesn't count as movement because you're just falling.
Well, he has enough movement. I know his movement is halved within your range of 15. He has enough
so he has
movement to do this.
He has 60 movement. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to tell you what he has.
He has maybe more than 62, right?
So 12 for the first, 8 for the second, and 6 for the third. As these claws just... You guys just see the blood just splashing off Mastos as it takes these swings at him.
The little munchers, are they still around, or they died with the main guy, right?
So the 2 munchers are still there.
Okay.
The one muncher in front of Mastos is not attached to him. It tried to attack, and Mastos dodged it. So currently they're not stuck to anyone.
Okay.
And Mastos, yeah, you take these attacks, then it kind of slumps down, and it's about 6 foot tall form. It kind of comes down almost half in form, and his arms kind of reach back. It almost looks kind of like in spider shape, just its mouth just staring up at you. And that's its turn. Mastos, you're up.
Okay. So you see Mastos standing there. After all of this, he has been kind of fine. But I am bleeding now. You see me heavily bleeding. And I am going to... Oh, man, that... I am going to ask, since he's so close to me, what's the shiny yellow innards? Is that gold, perhaps? Wheat, perhaps?
Roll a perception. Take a quick glance at it as these claws are swinging at you.
Ooh. Oh, my mouse is over here now, yeah. That's a base of 17. 23.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as this thing's swinging at you, take a look. You can see near the top, the kind of the bottom of the body and the extremities. This yellow, it looks almost solid, almost like it's replaced the bone structure inside. But as it gets near the top, you can see this gold in its kind of raw form. You see little gold pieces. You see a little piece of like gold shrapnel. And then up in the throat column, you can almost see the outline of a scroll case.
Ooh. Yeah. You're the creature that was taken. And I want to say something. I would like to say that you don't have to be scared anymore in Fey Lost.
Fey Lost.
Or that's yeah, Fey Lost. Is that the? Or no, never mind.
It's like, what is that?
Yeah, no, I don't know why. Sylvan.
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 Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know why it says that right there. I'm gonna change that. That's weird.
All right, so yeah, so you say this is kind of like a bonus action situation.
Yes, because I will be doing something else for my action.
Okay. So yeah, as you say these words, you do see an acknowledgement of understanding of the language you're speaking. Kind of turns its head for a second, but it's still kind of poised in an attack motion. The jaw still kind of angled and kind of pointing towards you, but it does kind of turn its head as you talk to it. So
at the end of that, I'm going to add saying, "But I'm sorry," and I am going to cast Heat Metal at level 4.
okay. Damn. All right.
It's pretty
So yeah, Constitution saving throw.
That is sick. I love it. 13 plus 5, 18.
And what is my? I don't.
It would be
That
your
would be-
spell modifier.
Your spell save DC is at the top of your character sheet
Oh yeah.
when you go to your spells.
Oh. Spell Dave CC. Oh, 14. Yeah, you save.
Okay. So,
So that doesn't burn a slot though, right? Like or does it?
Yeah.
That does. Does he take half damage or is it full or just?
Takes the damage from the
Still
creature's
take effect.
Okay, if a creature is holding or wearing the object, it takes a okay. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls. It doesn't until.
Yeah, it's an all or nothing situation. Pretty sure.
No, because I think the heat metal still takes on the metal.
Oh,
All right.
so no, you any creature in physical. I'll just link it, but yeah, any
Yeah.
creature in physical contact with an
There's no
object takes 2d8. There's no spell DC. It's only a
No, there's no
constitution.
save.
It's a constitution saving throw.
To not drop your weapon, right?
Yeah,
Is that what it was? Okay.
yeah. You must succeed on a constitution saving throw or drop the object.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. 2d8,
And
right?
if you
No, it's 48.
no,
You cast
no,
it at level 4.
Oh, right. Yeah, 48. Go ahead.
48 and it's concentration, so I keep concentration up. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until my next turn. I just have to get my d8 out of all these. My pile of dice. There it is.
Rolls and ability checks. Awesome.
7.
Nice. You guys look over as you see Mastos do some sort of incantation, and you see this yellow light that looks like bones within inside. You see it almost turn to liquid, almost like molten lava, and you see this thing start to reel back, like it's screaming, but it's nothing is coming out, and you all hear this reverberation in your minds of a loud just scream, almost echoing through all of your heads. Awesome, Mastos.
24 points of fire damage.
Damn. That's sick. I love it. All right. Yeah, this thing is now like kind of reeling back, almost kind of reaching, trying to reach its claws up as if it's trying to like almost claw at itself to get this heat out. Anything else for you, Mastos?
No, that's my turn. Yeah, that's my turn because I can't disengage and I don't want to risk an attack of opportunity. Go.
All right.
I'm scared to death. Literally deathbed.
So, yeah, as you unleash this, you see the small fleshy mound of teeth below you try to stop you and jump up towards your throat for an attack. And although you get your spell off, you dodge to the side. It just misses, bounces off the side of your head and hits the floor as it attacks for 9.
I think
Like, is this thing gonna silence me on concentration?
At the start of its,
You got
hold on. I know what you're gonna say,
Yeah.
Alice. 5, 10, 15.
or the start of its turn. So yeah, it does.
Yeah. So it rolled a, does it have a plus? 7 for wisdom saving throw.
It's a big old negative.
All right, what's the damage?
I will roll now and tell you. That's not a D8. Oh wait, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, at 4 plus 8, 12 plus 1, 13.
13 points. Yeah, so as this thing jumps up to attack you, Mastos, it's coming like towards your throat, and you just see
Oh shit! Sorry.
between you and Atlas, you see these 3 kind of mystic spectral orcs with long swords just charge and 3 slices, and you just see this thing just completely obliterated right in front of you. Splat, splat, splat. You get covered in goo.
So, Colin, I just need to know how you're ruling this. Is this considered the same creature, or did the other creature die?
The other creature died.
Okay, so then I actually get back 19 points of, or 20 points of health because of Hexblade's Curse. I get my
Okay.
Warlock level plus my Charisma modifier.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay. All right, and then the other throat gouger starts its turn by the door hands running towards it with their swords, and it rolls a 16. Is there half damage if it fails?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
There is. Damn. All right. So as soon as the door hand slices out of the air, they just turn and pivot right over and completely dissect what was left of the other throat gouger. It just kind of just dissolves into the broken floorboards beneath you, Alice. So with these gone from the field, Darius, you are still, you just hear the laughing in your head. Just continues, just will not stop, just screaming, "Ah, get out!" Ah. Roll another intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, come on, that fell. There we go. 17.
17. So you kind of just hold your head and you try to focus as much as you can, and you feel yourself just relax, and the laughter just fades away.
Oh, thank God.
So Filbert's turn.
Was that my turn then?
Yeah, you get the try at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Free from it. Filbert, kind of standing, waiting for instruction of Atlas. He was kind of told to defend. Do you have any additional instructions for him, Atlas, or is he going to continue to defend the group?
He's still in defense mode, so I guess he's gonna run over to the dude.
Yeah. So you got to see Filbert, arms flopping as he comes up behind, and this thing's kind of like reeling from the pain of the molten yellow liquid inside its body. Filbert tries to take advantage and takes 3 swings at him. 22, a 15, and a 12. So that's 9 piercing damage. As he kind of like leaps himself off the ground, he almost turns into that ball form with just his arms coming out and just tries to kind of whirlwind slice this guy. Manages to hit him once, just kind of scrapes off the back, and you'll see this black sludge kind of fly across the floor beside. And he will stay there. Jack, you're up.
So I'm assuming Jack didn't see what Mastos saw on it.
What do you mean?
About the gold in it, like its upper throat area.
Yeah, well, yeah, it will roll a perception. You're a little bit further away, so it's harder for you to see that specific.
Okay. 10.
And no, you just see kind of this yellow stuff. You can see where the kind of the molten liquid is kind of formed inside from that heat metal, but you don't see any specific items.
Okay. Now we did. Jay made a good point. I forgot to do concentration checks, but when we killed this thing, I did have Hunter's Mark active. So can I move my Hunter's Mark onto it?
Yep, we'll allow that.
All right. I don't think that's a bonus action. Let me double check. To move it to a new. Okay, no, it is a bonus action. I'm not going to move it yet. I'm going to use my bonus action to drink 1 health potion.
Okay.
And then I am going to fire off 2 bolts at it.
All right.
What is that? Just 1d4 or 2d4? 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 1, 2. So that'll be 8 points. So that'll put me at 16. And then he's just going to go ahead and fire off 2 shots at it.
Yeah, roll attack.
First one to hit is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Followed up with 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second bolt is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
With 6 piercing damage.
All right.
And then I presume it would be an action to try to be stealthy, but Jack is going to further himself away from everybody in this creature.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause
Yeah,
he's
so
in the ouchie hurtums.
yeah, as
And
Jack
I'll be-
kind of like stumbles away, blood just gushing. He's still kind of half holding his throat, where the throat gouger just pierced all in here. His green cloak is like covered in red. As you shoot your bolts into this thing, you can see you hit your mark and pierces in, but it seems to hit whatever metal substance inside, and the bows come out. So it doesn't feel like it was penetrating, as what you're used to. Anything else for you?
That'll be it for me.
All right. Atlas, you're up.
All right, I'm going to run over to Mastos. Search that. And I'm going to cast. What do I got left? It's the touchy one.
It's the best one.
I'm gonna cast. Is it Healing Word? No. Cure Wounds on him. Level 1.
Okay.
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Are you life domain?
Yeah.
And then you also get the bonus to every.
Yeah. Okay. 4 plus 4, so 8 plus 10. Oh, so you get 11 points of healing.
Oh, so that-
Not my best work. Best work. And then from there, I'm going to bonus action move my. I want to take a look at what we're fighting.
Yeah,
Just
roll
see
a
if I
perception.
see any like weaknesses or any areas that my scalpel can do some extra damage.
Yeah, well, you can roll a perception.
Just I'm assessing my target basically. 14 plus shit, hold on. Perception. Should just know this by now. Plus 7.
Okay.
So 21.
All right. So yeah, as you kind of like glance at this body as you're running past it, it looks. You can't identify any specific weakness. It looks pretty consistent in regards to kind of the whatever type of translucent flesh this is. Seems pretty consistent throughout its whole body. Other than, you know, it's kind of its eyes, which have this yellow, kind of solid yellow balls almost for eyes. Other than that, you don't really see anything that would identify as a sort of a weakness or anything. Looks pretty consistent throughout.
Do I notice like the gold or anything
You
like that?
definitely see the inners now are kind of that liquid metal, but you can see as it gets to the top, these things hold more of a shape, so you can see more like gold coins and the metal gold scroll case right in its throat, and some kind of specklings of gold within as well.
Okay. All right. I'm going to send my scalpel over, and I'm essentially like I want to command it to like try to chisel around that gold. Like it's gonna stab the shit, but I want to like try to chisel around that scroll looking object.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
Attack the
Trying
throat.
to get it out, basically.
Yeah. All right, roll for attack.
Not good. Rocket scalpel plus. Okay, not bad. We're at 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Okay. 1d8 plus 4, 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
All right. Gobble goes up, just starts like stabbing in its throat, where you can kind of see this little small cylinder in there. It doesn't seem to be paying any attention to the stabbing. It's just staring right at Mastos as the scalpel just repeatedly stabs it in the throat.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be. Is there enough room to get between me and like it? Like I want to kind of almost like get in between Mastos and this, like, because I'm small. I can do that, right?
No, there's no. They're both taking up the spaces. Like you can pass through, but you can't like stay in a spot where other creature is.
Can't occupy the same space, right?
Yeah, that's the words I'm looking for.
Okay.
You could get closer to it. You can get like up beside it, north of Mastos if you want.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just like I'll do this.
We're making up for abandoning him at the beginning of the fight.
Okay.
All right.
That's it for my turn.
Okay, perfect. This thing reeling from pain, you all hear this murmuring start to come back. Everybody roll an intelligence saving throw.
God damn it.
I wish I had an ability like that.
19.
I am so glad I have advantage. Because I rolled a nat 1 and now I rolled a 19 plus
8.
16.
23.
Nice roll. So yeah, most of you kind of try to push this away again, Atlas, though, you just hear this laughter get louder and louder and louder. It just feels like it's bouncing all within your entire body, and you just kind of like crank yourself down, and you're incapacitated.
Okay.
Healer down.
So this thing, seeing Atlas go down and be incapacitated, still just ignores it and starts swiping at Mastos.
God damn it.
With his 4 claws at disadvantage
Luckily.
because of the thing.
It's gonna miss all of them. Watch.
Okay, so first claw comes out right above your head. You just duck to the side. Second claw, 21. It's
That one hit.
so as you dodge to the side,
Triple disadvantage.
the other claw just comes up and just catches you right in the shoulder as the claws just sink into your shoulder cavity for 7 slashing damage.
It
And
hurt.
the 2 lower claws just reach up, trying to get in towards the bottom of your ribs. 10 is the lower of the 2. 14.
Nope.
Assuming doesn't hit. Yeah, so both of them come up. You kind of reeling from the shoulder pain, kind of just lash out of the way as this thing just, both claws, it just retracts, pulls its claws back, and just kind of hunches down again. Just staring at you, just mouth open, trying to almost yell at you, but nothing's coming out. It's your turn, Master.
Is Atlas like down, or is he laughing down?
He's laughing down.
Oh, okay.
He kind of looks like he's in stasis.
His eyes
did
just
it
have the
do it-
emojis in them. He's not actually making any noise.
Did it do a saving throw or whatever?
For oh yeah, the
Spectral dudes or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your spectral things are still up. How long do they last for?
10 minutes.
minutes.
Damn!
Yeah.
No, he
The
didn't.
whole fight, buddy. The whole fight.
So
Still, you're-
Are they concentration?
6
Yes.
plus.
Because would your concentration
yeah,
not
you're-
break if
well-
you're incapacitated?
This was
Do I-
before that, though. Oh no, it wasn't. The lair action was before him.
do
but
I
yeah.
get advantage on that saving throw because I'm forecaster? I didn't. Do I have to do a Constitution saving throw to keep them up? I don't know. how that
No,
works.
like so when you're incapacitated, you drop. There's just no.
Concentration.
You're just all concentration spells drop.
Oh,
But
okay.
we'll roll damage just for this one time.
It's essentially you're being stunned, essentially. So
Right. Okay.
all right, so that would be down. Okay, he misses his slices. Mastos, you're on.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a twofold thing. So for my bonus action, I'm going to use heat metal damage, and it's still 44 or 48. I don't have to recast it. Concentration. But for my action, I'm going to attempt to take out the scroll case from his throat.
Okay, all right. Roll damage first.
Use that one.
You might kill it. We don't know.
I don't want to kill it. Oh, these are bad rolls.
But bad in what way? Because you said you don't want to kill it.
Oh, actually, then they're really good rolls. 'Cause I rolled at a 48, a total of 14 damage.
14 damage. All right.
Yeah. My highest roll was 1/6. Just to put it in perspective, I got very low rolls.
Yeah, as you reach out, you see that kind of liquid yellow just start to bubble again, almost start popping. You see pieces of this black flesh that it has, almost pieces of it just start like spurting off as the inside liquid starts boiling again.
That's so sad.
So you're trying to reach into its throat to grab the case?
Yeah. Or,
Okay.
well, not down its throat. Can I see it without
Like-
going down its throat?
I assume you're trying to like go into it,
Yeah.
not like
yeah.
down.
That. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
All right. Yeah. Roll. It's gonna be a high DC, but roll a strength. That's a strength check.
Ooh, 18.
18. So you grab it by the throat, and you can feel the kind of like the flesh almost sink in. You almost feel it just wrapping around your fingers as it goes into the throat, and you can feel the solid scroll case inside, but it doesn't rip free. But you have him kind of grappled by the throat right now.
Yes, on fire and grappled.
And as you do so, you feel a vibration coming from your pack. You feel this like vibration start to happen, and the pack starts to shake just a little bit.
Shiny stuff. Shiny
Anything else
stuff.
for you, Mastos?
Can I take a second bonus action?
You cannot.
then yeah, that's all for me.
Okay.
It's no movement for me.
Okay.
Staying right here with my friend.
All right. Darius, as your mind clears and you open your eyes, you assess the situation. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I actually want to clarify something with you. I
Sure.
know that my concentration dropped on Hex, but if you read the description, just so I know for the future, it says on a subsequent turn. So, like, say in this case, my concentration didn't drop, but I was incapacitated for my previous turn. Would I be able to move my Hex on this turn?
Yeah, so even if the thing dies or whatever, you can later move it. It's
No, I know. I
like
just
Hunter's
I
Mark.
just want to make sure that it doesn't have to be my immediate next turn. I can move it on any
Oh
turn
yeah,
after it does.
that's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But the concentration dropped anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to look at the creature and yell from across the room, and I'm going to be like, "Hey, why didn't the skeleton cross the road?" Because it didn't have the guts. And I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Get it? Because it doesn't have guts.
Can you draw a picture for me so I understand it better?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right. Intelligence saving throw. 16.
Damn it!
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
six.
15. Yeah. It doesn't even
Look at that
move its
evil
head
grin
towards
he
you.
just did.
It's just
What a-
staring into Mastos. He has them by the throat.
What a mean
Honestly,
deal.
I'm just going to change to a martial class. Like, none of my fucking spells work.
Okay, Mr.
ask
Slow
to
the entire
Jeffrey?
battle and destroy my whole freaking.
Against a bunch of little rats. When it matters, it doesn't do anything.
Yo, those mats
Hey,
could have
man,
ripped you to
I was-
shreds.
Yeah, they were fucking my shit up, bro.
They didn't do anything to me.
Because they were slowed.
Okay. I don't think I could do anything else. That's an action. That's an action.
Okay, so
I can't.
so here's the creature, and then if you look,
That does not look like a skeleton at all.
empty, and it's got no guts in there. See?
That doesn't look like a skeleton at all.
No guts. Shut up,
Perfect.
Jay. No guts.
Perfect.
Can you Google a skeleton?
Oh my god. Okay, so anything else for you, Darius? Bonuses?
No, I
etc.?
can't do anything else.
Okay. You want to move?
No, I'm good at this distance, thanks.
Okay.
He's like, somebody move! I want to hit you with 4 attacks.
Actually, can I put my hood up as my bonus action?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's
then I
fine.
will do that, and I will move.
Okay.
And just move like up
Guys,
here
you
or
see
something.
Darius disappears from sight. And hobbles his way over to the other side. Roll a stealth with advantage, Darius.
Thank God for advantage. First one was a 3. Stealth is 6 plus 16 is 22.
All right. You feel sufficiently hidden.
Yay.
Very much hidden.
All right. So as you scoot on up there, you see Filbert jump in the air, aiming for this thing's head to try and kind of like hit the back of its neck to
I-
try and help Mastos. What?
Sorry, do I have an opportunity to like instruct Filbert before?
Sure, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I want him to go for the throat.
Okay. Perfect.
You mean
Yeah.
the incapacitated Atlas?
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Exactly. The
Well,
same
he was-
thing that he was
Yeah.
gonna do.
It
I just
works
want him
out
to go
perfect.
for the. I just want everything to be going for the.
No, Filbert
throat.
takes the
Okay.
dodge action.
I want to instruct Filbert.
Yeah, so as a reminder, guys, so Filbert will follow the instructions from anybody in the group, but there's a pecking order. So Atlas at the top, and then
Darius, probably, I would assume.
it's Atlas, Darius, Jack, Mastos.
I was on that list.
So anybody can command him, but it just gets overridden by anybody above that.
I, just
Dang,
wanna
I can see
point
people
out-
abusing that if I give him a command.
He has intelligence though, so he's not gonna just run off a cliff. All right, so yeah, he jumps up again, turns into you see his metal armor formed, almost turn into the full ball shape as all of the kind of vines spikes come out. Almost looks like a full kind of sheet, like a razor blade, as it just spins quick, trying to hit him right in the throat to assist Mastos. With 3 strikes, a 9, 17, and a 7. So as it spins around, you just hear this ding, 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 as it hits the neck, but the spikes hit the metal inside and seems to do no damage. Filbert just lands down again. It's poised, ready. Jack, you hear this laughter just repeatedly bouncing around your head. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I have to make one now?
This is at the end of your turn to see if you break it or if oh wait, sorry, no, it's Atlas. My bad.
No, I was going to say, I didn't get hit.
Yeah,
I was like,
mistake.
how is he doing it on his turn? That's not fair.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah, no, sorry, your turn. Go ahead. What do you want to do, Jack?
Jack is going to move his hunter's mark to this thing, and then he's going to fire off 2 more bolts.
You did that last round.
I used a healing potion instead.
Oh, instead, right. Gotcha.
yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Crossbowed out. 2 shots.
1 second.
2 arrows fly towards this thing.
Excellent. I got to get off my spells. I was trying to see if I had any cool spells, but no, I don't.
You have a scroll you could use. Be perfect.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Would
He
not
might
be perfect.
he might be vulnerable
I-
to fire. Now might be a perfect time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It would
Are
assist with
these-
the
are-
metal
okay, no,
inside.
they're in cases. They're in cases too, because I was like, it would be funny if Jack didn't know which one was
Jack.
which,
Jack.
and he pulls out the fireball on accident.
Jack,
What?
you can see Mastos holding on to this thing.
He also has fire bolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire.
No,
a-
fireball is
a
way more
firebolt,
damage.
Yeah.
Way more damage.
Okay.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's what the lady told me at the shop. Yeah, Jack is going to get out his little scroll and he's gonna try like read it and see if his hand starts to like catch on fire.
Okay, I was joking. Are you so you don't want to shoot? You want to use what the
I
scroll?
can care less about my crossbow. I can cast firebolt.
So you're
One.
casting firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't miss.
Yeah, you unravel the scroll and you start reading the incantation. And as you do, you see as you read it, the letters slowly disappear as you read each one. As you get to the bottom and you kind of like look up and you just poof. The scroll just kind of shoots backwards and you see this firebolt flying towards the enemy. Roll a attack.
Would that be like a ranged attack?
Add your spell modifier to your d20.
Spell modifier. Oh, only
Which
my
would
spell
be
modifier?
sorry, fireball. I don't actually. You know what?
Yeah, it is. It'll be a spell modifier.
Yeah. So,
So your spell modifier is whatever your
intelligence, I think.
casting is.
It just
plus-
says +2.
Yeah, so that's your
Yeah.
spellcasting modifier. You're not a
But
caster.
then it says spell attack +5, so I'd get a +7.
+5.
No. +5. The spell attack bonus is what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll a d20 and then add 5 to it.
Yeah.
How the fuck does a ranger have 2 less than me? What the hell?
Okay. Fingers crossed. 10 on the die, plus 5. Does a 15 hit?
So you see this this firebolt about the size of your head just fly towards this thing, and you see poof, it hits it in the head and kind of just dissipates. You think maybe you didn't read the scroll properly, you're not quite sure, but
Bruh.
didn't seem to affect.
Bruh.
18 is its armor class, if you don't remember.
Jack hates magic now.
That's all it takes. One size.
Goes to use the other fireball.
He's gonna throw the other scroll at the fireball scroll at it like stupid. Now,
Loads it into his crossbow.
Yeah.
oh, that's a good idea. That'll be it for Jack then.
All right. So no
He's
movement.
not throwing the other scroll. He's very sad that this was anticlimactic.
All right, perfect. Okay, so Atlas, this laughter kind of just still bouncing around your head. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
16 plus 1, 17.
All right, you managed to kind of just push it away, and you open your eyes, and you'll be ready for next round. As that happens, everybody in the room, you start to
Do I
hear
get a
this
bonus
laughter. No, you don't get anything.
No?
It's the end of
My
your
scalpel
turn.
wouldn't be automatic.
No.
Bro reaching.
Yeah, I know, right? No, it's not a real pet. Real pets take a dodge action if you don't command them, but it's not a real pet. So all of you start to hear the laughter start to build and accumulate again, and everybody roll an intelligence saving throw.
17 on the die, plus 1, another 18. I ain't giggling
Okay.
on the ground.
17 plus 1.
Is with
18.
my nap.
Did we all roll a 17?
I just did it.
Mastos?
No, I got advantage. Give me a second.
He's so excited to put us on
That
the
one
ground.
erases advantage. You didn't know that?
I didn't. No, yeah, I have 19.
19.
Did you roll 17 as well?
No, I rolled a 15.
Oh, that would have been great.
All right, so as these echoes start coming around the room now, you're all kind of getting a little bit used to this kind of wave of pressure in your minds, and you're all able to kind of shake it off. Mastos, as you see this thing staring at you, in tandem, it lifts all 4 of its arms and stabs them
Gives me a
towards
hug.
you.
Hug. No? Stabs? What was it? What did he hit me with?
All 4 of
His
his
new
claws.
move, insta kill.
Yeah.
Well, what's the attack roll on that?
Okay, first attack. Wait, is it? Sorry, Darius. You cast on him. It was only until your next turn, right?
What?
The disadvantage on the attack and.
Mine. That
Don't
was
be too
mine.
hasty, DM. You don't
And
want to
that
declare
was-
all his attacks at once, because what if you down him and then you have to kill them because
That's
you
what he
declared all
would
of
do.
them?
I am not making the decisions. The thing is,
So,
You're a monster.
yeah, so it doesn't have. I guess it doesn't have. Well, would that continue again or no? Because it can't drop the objects.
it was from the heat metal, right?
Yeah. It
yeah.
only says if it doesn't drop the object, which again, so until the spell ends, you can use the bonus action to subsequent turns to cause this damage again. And you can't drop the object, so I would say it happens again, yeah.
Yeah. Disadvantage on attack. Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right, 4 of these claws coming at you as you hold it by the throat, as these gaping yellow, big, massive eyes just staring into your soul. First attack is lowest is a 9, and a 10, and a 17. Does that hit?
God hits. Ah.
10 slashing damage.
Sorry, 10.
Yeah.
You see Mastos loosen his grip up and go down.
As Massos hits the ground, you
Like-
see the 4th claw stab in for its attack, which is automatically 2 death saving throws down, Mastos. And it just pulls out its claw, just dripping a Masso's blood. Masso's just laying unconscious on the ground, covered in flesh and black mucousy flesh from this being, as it just stares down with all 4 claws pointed, ready to attack him again.
Jesus!
He doesn't like goat man.
Doesn't like Faye. Doesn't like his friends.
Yeah, it's too bad you didn't tell me that it was a Fey creature.
I don't know if it's Faye or not.
Yes, you do. All 3 of you do.
I know it's Faye.
Yeah, the friggin' shadow thing told you guys that it was a Fey creature.
I know it's Fey.
Because when Tim went in there with you guys, he said, "You smell like me," and it said, "No, not me, the thing I took over."
Right.
Which is this thing.
Yeah, but Mastos could smell like a lot of things.
Yeah, but he only ever says it smells like him when it's a Fey creature. That's the only time he's ever said that.
Yeah, well, that's
But I
weird
wasn't
stuff.
in here when he said it, so I don't know that.
Maybe you shouldn't have been hard casting that up for so long.
You know. If I had my inspiration, you wouldn't be dead.
All right. Mastos. It's your turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna roll a death save. I'm gonna use. I don't even have a good dice. Both my dice rolled 1s already.
Hope you have inspiration.
So you've used them all.
I do have inspiration, and I'm gonna need it. Here we go. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah. I had to look really hard because the numbers are
Dude,
faded out. I
Colin
was
just
like,
has so much
is
relief
that a
right now.
1? I was like, is that a 1? Because they're both so faded. And I'm like,
Did you use your inspiration?
no, I didn't have to.
Okay, so
I had
first
my
roll.
second dice in my hand ready. I was like, oh,
Okay.
That's a huge sigh of relief for Colin.
Yeah, as you guys look over, you see Mastos just almost convulse for a second. You see his eyes just try to open as he regains consciousness. Darius,
Yes.
as you start to assess the situation, everything just falls silent. And
Okay, guys.
you just
guys?
get this in your mind. You get this moment of clarity as everything just kind of seems to slow and stand still. And then you feel yourself be tugged like downwards. You just feel almost like you're being sucked through the ground. And when you open your eyes, you're not where you were. You're standing in, it looks like a cave. But as you look around, you see there's a throne to your left-hand side. There's carpeting. Behind you, there's just blackness as the entrance or exit to this area is behind you. And as you look forwards, and you see some sort of strange statue over in the corner to the north. What do you do?
I'm going to approach the statue, but as I do, I want to pull out the blade and see if it still works, and if there's any reactions or if it acts any differently.
So as you go to bring the blade out, nothing happens.
The fuck. Okay, I'll walk towards the statue then.
Okay. As you walk through this room, you see there's like pillars. Some of the floor has marbling in it. As you get closer to the statue, you see you're looking at the back of a statue. It's facing towards the wall, and there's this contraption with these 4 globes in front of it. And it's about 6 foot tall, but it seems to be crouched down, and it has its arms kind of crossed. It seems to have blades coming out the side.
I assume the throne that you said I saw was empty.
Correct.
Okay. You said there was a contraption. Is there anything to like turn or anything?
Let me give you a visual.
All right. Oh, whoa. Okay. Where am I in the room? Oh, there I am. I'm so little. Oh, I think, okay, I see. I'm over here. Okay. These are just braziers, I assume.
Yeah, those are just lighting the area. You see left and right down the side. This area is really well lit. You can see even a stronger glow of yellow from the southwestern corner of the room.
Ooh, that looks fancy. If I touch the statue, do I feel anything? Anything happen?
As you touch it, you hear a voice. You found your way, finally, to me. Are you ready to commit to our pact?
I mean, I feel like I've already been using our pact.
My pact was broken once before, so I must make sure that that does not happen again. If I allow you to have access to these powers that you have accumulated on the mortal plane, will you fully commit and show me that you are committed to this?
Okay, define fully, like, do I have to give up myself, or can I still be what I am and just, whatever it is you need from me, I help you, you help me, the mutual agreement type thing?
I speak of powers alone, not who you are.
Okay.
Our powers do not define us, do they?
Oh, that depends on the person, but semantics. Okay, so I can keep, I can stay how I am, but what do you want from me?
I thought I knew what I wanted with this pact, but things have changed. I want Magnus's plan to be thwarted. However, there was something more personal to me that needs to be done now.
Okay, what do you need?
There are those of my kind that I thought were destroyed, but it would seem they live on the mortal plane. They need to be returned.
How do I send them back to you?
Some things you must figure for yourself.
Okay, is the thing I'm fighting one of those things?
If you trust me and complete this pact, do this task, and things shall be revealed. And you see on the carpet in front of the throne, you see Mastos laying there, unmoving, covered in blood. I need a show of understanding that our pact will not be broken as it was before with your father.
Wait, what?
And you see this sword, without summoning it, appear in your hand. Place this into him and complete the pact.
What? But is it gonna hurt him?
And the statue falls silent.
Okay. I'm gonna take the sword.
Mhm.
And fuck. I'm gonna walk over.
Mhm.
And how is he laying? Like, is he on his back? Like,
He's laying, he looks exactly like he was when he was essentially dead, before he kind of like brought himself back to consciousness.
okay. So Tim, how are you laying?
He was he was on his back, blood gushing out, these
Okay.
huge wounds.
I don't need the gore details. I just need to know the position of his body.
I am on
specifically.
my back. Legs,
Okay.
On his back.
legs stretched out, my arms at my side, maybe one on my chest, just like,
Okay. I am going to step over it. So I'm going to be beside him at first, looking down at him.
Mhm.
And then I am going to step over so that my legs are on either side of his body.
Mhm.
And I'm going to lift the sword And then the sword itself, I'm going to will it so that it stay like I don't move my hand, but it actually rotates so that the blade is down. And I will kneel and slowly press the sword into him.
Okay. As you start to press the sword, you feel that little bit of resistance of the flesh as you start to push the sword deeper and deeper into Mastos with no reaction from Mastos. And as you do, you start to see the blood start to seep out and over where the sword goes through. And everybody else, you see Darius immediately run over
Oh, shit.
and stab Mastos right through the chest with his sword. And as he does this, and Mastos, your eyes just wide open as you see this happen. And there's this explosive red light. Everybody kind of shield your eyes, and you just hear this whirring noise. And as the lights fade away, Mastos laying covered in blood on the ground. Mastos, you feel darkness. And then you see a little red glimmer. And you open what you think is your eyes, and you try to strain to try and see what it is, and you see the small red stone as it starts to flash and emanate. And to the right of it, you see this 6 foot tall, as you're starting to remember the mantram. And to the left of it, you see what you start to remember as one of your companions, Duranic, standing there with a huge smile and his forearms and yellow skin. And as you blink your eyes and shake your head, you feel this strength start to come within you. You all watch as Mastos opens his eyes, puts both hands down on the ground, and you start to see the muscles of Mastos start to bulge, his skin start to stretch. You see this aura of purple and gray start to radiate over his body and almost pull his form. His horns get bigger and start to stretch back as he grows and shifts. And as you put your arms out, Mastos, you see these blades of bone extend through your hand and go into each hand as you look up. You immediately look around the room. You assess the situation. You know exactly what's happened. You know where the threats are. You know who's friend. You know who's foe. And you look as you see your friend, Generic, as these memories slowly starting to return as he stands before you panting, as you all hear ting, 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 as you see gold spill out onto the floor. And this being with 4 arms, now full yellow flesh skin, sort of dome-shaped head, panting, covered in blood, leaning down, crouched on the floor. What do y'all do?
Okay, so if I was standing above him, what happened to me when all of this happened?
You ran over and stabbed him, removing the sword. You watched this transformation.
Okay. As long as it didn't like explode and I went flying or anything.
So are we not in combat right now then?
You're all out of COD. There's currently no threat immediately on the board.
Okay, I'm gonna
the tokens.
I'm gonna just kind of I'm gonna scan. I want to see like what physical makeup has changed.
Okay. Yeah, roll a medicine check.
13. Hold on, plus stuff. 13 plus 7, 20.
Okay. So, yes, doing a quick scan, you can tell that this is the core physiology of Mastos, but it's some sort of enhancement to him. You can tell that this is him, but he's changed in some way in regards to like his physical strength and dominance. But you know it's still Mastos. Mastos, as you go to reply, you feel this commanding essence within you of pure confidence and leadership.
I look over at Matt. I look over at Atlas, and I sniff, but it's almost like a big exhale from the nose. Friend, Atlas, I am fine.
Oh. What happened to you? What happened to you? Your voice, that's so deep and...
Atlas got a crush.
I feel so safe in it.
I gotta be careful and don't go into Rochi. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And as you say this, you see the four-armed kind of creature look up, and this look of recognition towards Mastos as he jumps towards Mastos with all arms. Just Mastos, you feel this grip so tight. You feel like these massive muscles that you have, they feel like they're almost gonna snap as you just hear him. Lapidos, I thought you were dead. You survived. You just hear this hug. You see a tear coming down his cheek.
A tear also coming down my cheek. I, with my hands at my sides, I raise them and embrace Doneric as hard as he hugs me. I need to write these down.
Generic just hugs you tight, and he just stands back, and he kind of looks around, and as he sees you all there, he kind of raises his hands, looks side to side, almost, in a kind of surrender type fashion.
They won't hurt you anymore.
I'm sorry. I was not in full control of my my consciousness.
No.
Darius grabs his sword with both hands and turns it into a two-handed. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think either of us were in our right fallacies, friend.
How did you escape from? How did you escape from the event? I don't understand the attack, and I was ripped from where we were. I thought everybody was dead. I thought it was just me that survived.
I still don't remember. I remember waking up in this place, this world.
Yes,
living
the
young.
mortal plane.
So young. Living so young with the druids here. The druids. Close to us. But nowhere near us. And then I met a friend who didn't turn out to be so friendly in the end. I was trapped again. I don't remember what happened. 300, was it 3? No, 200 years? Yeah. 200 years of memory lost.
You were trapped for 200 years? You were trapped for 200 years. This entire time.
73. 73 years. I was trapped there, but, it felt like a solid 200.
Did you arrive in your forum, in this forum?
No. And can I assume that the stone is what helped me, or what had this trapped in it?
So you don't know.
Anything yet? Yeah. And I'm trying to play it like that because I literally don't know anything, guys. I just don't know. Everything's so foggy still.
When I
So-
arrived here, I was stripped of my flesh. I was nothing. I tried to escape. I got ripped here with part of the Fae, the forest below here, and I was not myself. I had almost no mind. I crawled my way here, and
While you guys are having this conversation, Darius is going to have like a shocked look on his face. The sword is going to immediately disappear, and I want to start heading to Harper. Because we
Okay.
just left that poor kid laying in a cave.
okay, yeah. If anybody wants to do anything while they're having this conversation,
I'm sitting, listening intently.
Jack,
Amazed at these two jacked.
Yeah.
Jack has walked over by Atlas to listen.
okay. I could only go so far, and the body, I can't even call it a body. It was like sludge, nothing for years and years. And I found this place. I found that whatever I was, if I ingested certain type of metal, I could regain some health, regenerate somehow. And I lost myself for many years. I managed to control these small rats. They would be able to bring me small things, and I lost who I was. Until a small child possesses quite an ability. You see, can dislocate his bones. Was able to find me here, but being able to control things, minds, I was able to fabricate what he needed. Grandmother to look after him, and so he wanted to help. So he brought me things, but I made sure he only brings small things, so he never get caught. And then something happened. This entity, this person, this strange blue water genasi, I believe, came here, and I tried to control their mind to leave and forget this place. And they dropped what they had as instructed, and he kind of points over, and you see like these two kind of backpacks leaning up against the wall. But from that moment, I lost myself. I don't know what happened from then until this moment, and I have my form. My form is back. He kind of like flexes muscles and grips his hands.
I cup those biceps. And I'm like, it is indeed. It is. Oh,
Atlas like slowly leans over and touches them as well.
And he lets you. He leans right into it. He lets you.
Yeah.
that other arm comes up for him because he's smaller, right?
Wow, yeah, great. Everything looks perfectly healthy.
And I just like I retract my hand because I realize I'm kind of getting ahead of myself.
Yes,
you-
these creatures here are easy to manipulate.
I didn't want to do it, as you know. I'm not much with magic, but it was my only way to survive.
You do what you need to survive in this world. This is the human world. This is not of us. And it's hard. I adopted the ways of the druid growing. I myself hid, ran.
It's not like
I'm
you
not-
to run. You're usually running into the danger.
So often I was running away. So often.
He puts a hand on
That
your
I-
shoulder.
Thank you, friend.
Have you
I've
found
needed-
the others? Did the others survive as well?
You were the first one I have smelt in 127 years.
Have you looked for them? Khalid, Shantra, Quarteth. Did they make it also?
I don't know. But they have to have. If you have, if I have, the others must have.
Well, during the attack, I was the part of the Fae that I was fighting seemed to get pulled with me. Down below, I can only assume that perhaps the same thing happened to them.
Tell me more of what happened that day.
The relentless that you don't remember this new form.
Maybe hearing of the day's battle will jog the memory I have lost.
Well, just a moment. And you see him kind of like pressed up against the broken table. Does somebody have their phone near the mic or something? There's something like really
Yeah, I
buzzing
hear it
loud.
too. I don't know who it is. I messaged the chat saying that someone's got feedback, but I assume it's one of the two that walked away.
Is it me?
Oh, there's cleared up now.
Yeah, so it might have been you. No accusations, but like.
So he leans up against the table. Well, the Mantirim had assigned us adjutors to protect the seed. And we found the discs surrounding the area, the clearing that the demons were using to portal in and try to take it. Relentless wave after wave after wave, we fought them off. And then the event happened. The magic protecting the seed had dissipated. And the wave of destruction, the burning, the blackness, fire right across the Fae. I thought that I was dead. I thought it was my time, but I awoke. I awoke here. And I can go no further. I am tethered to where the era of the Fae is.
Well, I am Faye. Are you still tethered to this?
I can feel like an umbilical cord. I can only
You are
go so
chained.
far from the source.
You are chained, my friend.
I believe so. Did they get it? Did they get the seed?
Can I roll something to try to remember that?
Roll a history.
Awesome. I'll use my dice that I rolled a 20 on. Huh? Oh, that's a 9 plus. Not a lot at all for history. That's a 10.
Okay. With partial memory starting to come back to you, you do understand that's what they called the thing you were supposed to protect. That's really all you know.
I can remember the seed, but I can't remember if we failed. I don't know what's happened to everyone.
You were not tethered to where you arrived. You're able to move freely?
I arrived on the Druid Grove not by normal means. I was born there.
Tilts his head a
I
little bit.
came. I was not me. I was young. So young. A young I couldn't remember. an innocent I hadn't remembered. But no, I grew up on the island. I grew, I learned, I studied. I knew nothing of my other life except I was different. So different. And then I left. I was curious. I wanted to leave the island, and I could. I snuck on a ship. I went with traders to the mainland, and I found cities, and though they were big and I felt small, I left, and I found friends amongst bards and travelers and traders telling stories of tales and dragons and us, and just the fun, the food, the wine. and then the bear happened.
Bear? What is the bear?
It was a bear I talked to, a stone statue of a bear. And one day I touched the bear and it came to life. And this bear, it wasn't normal. And he killed so many when I ran. He chased me, and I ran to friends that I had, and he slaughtered them all as I hid in this, and I would like to shift into my fox form.
Okay, so
If
as
that's
you,
possible.
yeah, as you try to shift into your fox form, it does not happen.
I can't seem to hide anymore. Oh,
There
this
is no need
bear.
to hide such power. You were the strongest of us. There's no need to hide. But if you
Wow,
are not
this-
tethered, and perhaps you can find the others if they are alive. I hope they're not trapped like I was. It's horrific. If they did survive.
If you survived, they've survived. I will find them like I have found you. Just like always. I'll follow my nose.
Yes, well, you weren't the smartest of us, but you were definitely the strongest. Where is, and then you see like his eyes widen for a second, realizing, where is Harper? Where is he? He's innocent in all this. Where is he?
My friend Darius has gone to fetch him.
How do you know? I didn't say anything.
I do not know. He was left out in the cave. We probably should go check.
So as you say that, we will take a 5-minute break and find out what happened to Harper. 7-minute break.
We're just dumping lore after lore bits.
All right, we'll be
Right?
back, guys. See you in 7.
My knuckles.
Welcome back, everybody. Break. As a little recap, we had Mastos just get stabbed in the chest by Darius, forcing some sort of transformation, which also impacted the entity that they were fighting. To uncover that this is a known friend of whatever Mastos' previous life is. They had a conversation, and as they started doing so, Darius walked off to check in on Harper. So, Darius, as you walk through the tunnel back out to see what's going on with Harper, you hear voices. You continue.
Hood up,
Okay.
and then I'll make my way.
Okay. So yeah. That'll be all right, boy. It's all right. I got ya.
Wait, is that Thoric?
As you get a little bit closer, you can see that Thoric is kneeling down, tending to Harper. All right. You all
I'm
right?
gonna walk right beside them and then take the hood off.
You can see Harper is unconscious right now. Thoric is talking to him. And, oh, for Christ's sake, what are you doing? Oh, mate. By the God, you don't sneak up on someone like that. Come on now.
Well, I mean, a lot of shit's happened, man. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm tending to this fella's heart here. See all the wounds? Pointing to the
Like
big,
one afternoon.
big
I
bite
thought we
mark on
cleared
his
him up.
leg.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
but
these new wounds?
no, but he's alive, but he's obviously still got scars. So it doesn't just disappear all the blood and everything, right?
Jack did elbow him after they tied him up.
Got a bloody nose.
What's going on? Carmen told me to come down here. That there's a demon.
Yeah, there was.
There
There's not
was.
anymore.
Did you kill it?
Yep.
Ah, so everything's good then.
I think so.
Ah, I was worried for a second. I see this wee fella here. He's all busted up, and there's supposed to be a demon here. I thought maybe it got you.
Yeah. I mean, it might have gotten Jack. That might be the only reasonable explanation to what happened to him. But the demon is dead now.
All right.
Jack went a bit crazy, and
Is he all right?
yeah, I think so. I mean, I haven't talked to him. Things moved very quickly. Jack killed him. Atlas revived him. Then we got attacked by a giant flesh mound, and then a weird bladed gold demon. I almost died. It was good times.
All right. Wait a minute. Jack killed this child.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you just see the look of just like I got nothing. Like, what do you do?
You're gonna have to debrief Carmen and all this stuff here.
Look, I don't disagree with you, but I think we leave that part just between us, okay?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's gonna remember getting killed.
He is, and I've got a plan for that, providing the rest of my group doesn't just shit all over my plans like they seem to love to do.
All
But
right.
I mean, if they do, then Jack goes to prison, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, you know.
All right. Well, I was sent here with urgency.
Okay.
So, is the
I mean, come on,
the demon's
you wanna
taken
come
care
inside?
of?
We're good. Yeah, look, and I'm gonna pick up Harper.
That's all right. I got him. He kind of just reaches out a little bit, kind of thrown off by the fact that he just heard he died by somebody he thought was his friend. All right, I got him.
It's look, dude, it's fine, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Harper.
There's no chance we kill him 3 times.
His body rejects the spell.
I think there's more of a chance we kill him a 3rd time because we've already killed him twice.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Roll. Healing word.
3 plus my spellcasting modifier, so 7.
7. Okay. All right. Well, if the demon's taken care of, how about I get this wee lad out of here?
Okay, so that's fine. He needs someone. So that demon was impersonating a grandmother and getting him to steal gold for her.
All right.
But the grandmother wasn't real.
Okay.
So he no longer has a grandmother, and now he is alone.
Oh. Right.
Oh.
Well, is it better to be alone and not be lied to, or is it better to be lied to and not be alone?
I mean, this isn't the time to be philosophical. He's a small 11-year-old child. The kid needs someone.
Oh, it's just a
Regardless
general
of being-
question. I wasn't trying to be philosophical. But all right. Well, what do you suggest I do?
I don't know. You have a family. Why don't you adopt him?
I was going to take him to safety at least for a starter. You said the demon's dead, but there's a lot of dead bodies around here. And he starts pointing at the rats that are like all mushed and blood all over the ground. I'd feel a little bit better getting out of here.
Still related to the demon. The demon was controlling the rats, getting them to steal for it, and getting him to steal for it. Okay, so there was a demon, right? And then remember the purple energy that we were talking about?
Right, yeah, I remember.
There was a being inside that purple energy that possessed the demon.
Okay.
And then it was making Harper steal bigger things. Like before, it was just getting Harper to steal like coins. Oh my God! Did Harper steal Jack's coins?
Well, that's the thing. I just want to point out, we gave Harper plenty of gold. This thing probably had our gold in him.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Also, what happened to? Okay, no, later. Deal with that later. Yeah. So I mean, sure, get the kid to safety. He's gonna need like a parent or something.
All right. Well, we'll take care of that. I'll report into Carmen. I'll take him to Jasper's, and
remember,
we'll start there.
About Jack. I will take care of that.
You know what? I just got myself out of some sticky situation. I'm not gonna put myself in one. I'll just give the basics. You're taking care of the demon. The child's all right. We're bringing him down to Jasper's, and Bob's your uncle.
Good. All right. You take care of him.
All right.
I will go talk with my people.
Hold on just a minute there. Oh. All right. Got him.
What did you, what?
I was just making sure you're telling the truth, but you look extremely truthful to me, so I'm taking off now.
That's fair.
Roll a 1.
You don't know. You're not there. All right, let's go, little one. And you see him just gently lift Harper and gently place him over his shoulder. Start walking down the hallway.
Thank you, Cleric.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Oh, my headset died. I will head back to the group.
Okay.
Oh, my headset's... No, there it is. It's back.
Got her back.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, the conversation with you guys. You guys now see Darius come back in the southern doorway. Filbert rolls up and goes to your butt, Atlas. If you want to go ahead and open up and let him enter.
I let him briskly slide into my rear hatch.
Okay. He looks quite hurt, so he's going in there for a rest.
All right.
I'm going to walk up to the new Goro and just be like, "Hi, I'm Darius," and I'm gonna put my hand out, but I'm gonna be like,
You're gonna see him. He's kind of leaning against the table. He kind of stands up a little bit, and he gently puts his one hand out.
Yeah, and I'll shake his hand.
As you put your hand on, he gently places his other one, and kind of bows a little bit.
True. All right. Cool. So I think we have a lot to talk about.
I think we do.
What would you like to talk about?
And I summon the blade.
Okay.
He's a new follower.
So
so you use some type of shadow energy, yes?
This is. I'm gonna drop the sword.
Okay. As you drop the sword, just lands on the ground.
Oh, it doesn't go to any of them?
No.
Well, that isn't doing what it used to do. Okay, and I'm gonna pick it back up and then unsummon it. Anyways, so apparently when I was younger, I made a pact with someone named Demantrum.
The Mantrum, yes. How? You are not in the Fey realm, yes? You're a mortal plane?
Yeah, don't know. So
He's here. He's here in a mortal
No.
plane.
No, he contacts me and pulls me underground or something. I don't really know yet. He said that he'll give me answers if I find more of you guys.
Well,
So-
you found 2 of us.
There's more of you apparently out here that I have to find.
This makes sense. Perhaps he knows where the other adjutors are.
If Demantrum tells this mortal to help us find them, then Demantrum just must know they're alive. They must be alive.
Well, he said they're in this realm. And that was my pact with him, is to find all of you, I guess.
Hey, does that, if I'm a Fey Knight, does that make him our squire?
Does that make Darius your squire?
Yeah.
No.
It sounds convenient that Mastos and his friend here have to do the same task that Darius has.
Mastos? Who's Mastos? Do I know Mastos' name?
Yeah, you possess
yeah,
all
I
the
would
knowledge of Mastos, and now
Yeah,
in accumulation of that, now memories and knowledge of
From what I
Lapidus.
read here,
Yeah.
that no one else can know.
What's convenient about that, Jack?
Well, that's, I guess, two birds with one stone speeds up the process of the tasks at hand.
What do you mean 2 birds with 1 stone? We found I think your name's Lapidos. I heard him call you.
Yes, that's my name.
Nice to re-meet you, sire.
That's
What I'm implying,
That's a statement
Darius,
to you.
is instead of having to go do his task and your task that are normally different tasks, now we have the same task.
Yeah, it seems
Meaning
that
we have less legwork to do, meaning
As
we can
in-
get back to other tasks at hand.
his and I's fate seem to be intertwined, as well as yours and mine somehow. The only person I don't seem to be linked to yet is Atlas.
it appears
don't hold
that
your
there is
breath.
bigger
I
things
think
at play.
Atlas plays a big part.
What?
It appears that there is perhaps bigger things at play.
Evidently. Demantrum also wants us to stop someone named Magnus. Do I know the name?
You know the name as being your father's name. Oh, do you mean the last name?
No. Well, I mean, I would assume if I know it's my father's name and then I know the last name.
So sorry, what are you asking? Do you know the name?
I wasn't sure because I know he said Magnus to me. I didn't know if I knew who Magnus was. So, Magnus is my father, and apparently he disrupted whatever deal, or he's the cause of the disruption of the deal that I had with the man from when I was younger. I don't know what that deal was, and I don't know how he disrupted it.
So you're saying if your dad didn't disrupt this, you would have been a lot more useful, a lot faster?
Do you really want me to bring up what you just did, like 5-10 minutes ago?
Yeah, child killer.
The
It wasn't
important
on
thing is that
purpose.
the
I
Mantrum
don't
is here.
expect you guys to keep pulling that up on me.
What did you think would happen when you summoned your dragon to eat him?
It wasn't summoned to eat him. It was summoned to restrain him, and she didn't do it properly.
That's
She's a
another
dragon.
Hold on. Sorry, I was also swallowing. Mastos is going to slam his hoof down and snarl.
You almost feel the floor shake underneath.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you meant to do. Your actions led to the death of an innocent life.
And
A
Jack is
truly innocent life.
Jack is just kind of like tapping a bolt on the table and not showing intimidation. But I'm glad you're bigger now, and hopefully I get to see you do more for us. But I'm not the only one that killed that child, so I don't need the sole blame being pointed on me for mishaps.
Who else killed him?
Juranik spins around. The child was killed. You don't.
And I put my hand on his back. I'm like, it's okay. He's okay. Our friend Thoric, he has him. He's healed up. I healed him when I went out there. He's resting. He's not dead.
The child died. He was brought back to life.
I brought him.
I brought him back.
There's a clear difference.
Twice.
Yes.
It would appear you've
you're-
found some good allies, Lapitus.
If you're comparing what you did to what happened with Atlas, I'm sorely disappointed in your intelligence.
You can say that, Darius, but if you can't control your magic to not accidentally kill something, that's just as irresponsible as me.
What magic did I use that accidentally killed someone?
Did I say you, Darius?
He's talking about Atlas.
So
The funny
don't-
thing is, I feel like we're going to be arguing about
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
We're in
the
total agreement.
episode. This is
The-
great.
All right,
Go on.
all right,
Point
Jack.
is, don't hold me accountable for it if you're not going to hold him accountable for it.
There's a
I've tried
difference,
to make
though.
amends.
You repeatedly made choices. He didn't have a chance to make a choice.
I didn't repeatedly make choices. I held a
was-
kid
You know,
from
okay, just
escaping, and then I attempted to hold him still with a dragon. It didn't work. He died. He's alive. Let's move on.
yeah, that's not gonna happen. You killed a child.
And he's alive. And Atlas killed a child. Yet
He
you hold
didn't,
them
though.
into.
I can't believe you're holding these things as equal.
I didn't kill him.
If you can't control your magic to not kill something, then you shouldn't be using it.
If you can't control,
you can't
your
control your-
dragon
Well, you
to not
shouldn't be
kill
using it.
something, then you shouldn't be using it.
That's why she's not out right now.
Uh-huh.
But my magic did what it was supposed to do. It defended from anything running and attacking.
Jack gets up and walks out.
Honestly, at this point, I think we're better off. We'll take this guy with the 4 arms.
Too bad he can't leave,
Yeah, I know.
right? He's jacked.
Oh wait, I don't know that actually. So yeah, no, Darius says that.
Unfortunately, I'm currently bound, but if I can help in any way, of course I will.
Bound how?
I don't know. I'm somehow tethered to the Fey forest beneath us.
What? There's a Fey forest beneath us?
Yes, I was torn from the Fey into the mortal plane, and with me the surrounding area it is down below.
You mean I can touch home?
If it is still there, it has been 2 centuries since I crawled my way up from there.
That's fair.
Would I know? So when I got pulled to Demantrum, would I know that that was the Fey? Well, I guess I could just. Is Demantrum in the Fey right now?
Are you asking DM? Or
Yeah, I'm asking.
generic?
I'm asking like those two.
I haven't seen the Mantram since he gave us our orders last to protect the seed.
Because every time he pulls me to him, it's like I'm leaving my body.
It's very interesting. I was not aware he could even communicate across different planes.
I mean, it may just be because of I previously had a deal with him. Maybe that somehow binds me to him.
Could Dematrum be here?
I don't know.
Could Dematrum be here and bound like you?
You
We must
say
find
he
the other.
takes you somewhere. Do you see him when he takes you there?
No. It's only ever a very, very commandeering voice.
Hmm.
He's usually really mad at me, though I'm used to that with commandeering voices in my life.
Is it the same place you're taken to each time?
No. This time was a throne room with a statue. I touched the statue and that's how he communicated with me.
That is his halls. That's his throne. That is the Mantrium. His abode.
Is that in the Fae?
It is, yes. It's in the mountain that oversees the region that he was assigned to.
Well, then the place still exists.
Then maybe we can go home one day.
Well, I think we have bigger things to worry about before that. I get the feeling that whatever Magnus is doing is causing some type of problems.
We'll stop this, Magnus. And if it means freeing my friends.
Well, I think we should focus on freeing your friends. I get the feeling that as we do that, Magnus is going to start revealing more of his plan.
Must find a whiff of them. A sense somehow.
That's on you. I don't really...
Literally.
I wish I could be of more help. However, I can stay here. I've made this place, and he looks around. Is what it is, my home.
Yeah, well, I mean, now that you're in your right mind, you should probably tidy this place up a little bit.
Indeed. However, decor was not my strong suit. That was
maybe I
more
can-
Chantra.
We can get someone to help you out.
We could introduce him to Jasper.
Well, we'd have to bring Jasper here, but yes. We also have to speak to Carmen. And that needs to be done sooner than later, because once Harper wakes up, that destiny is going to become a lot faster if we're not careful.
Corey, can you check your Facebook message? Well, what is the, you have some plans? I assume not just to come here for me. What is the next plan?
Well,
The scroll case. We came here for the scroll case. And
yeah, all that gold that was inside of you, where did it go?
You look down and you see the floor is riddled with like gold shrapnel and pieces, and the gold scroll case.
All right, well, there's our scroll case. You mind if we take some of this gold, too?
You could take
Human.
some, perhaps leave some so that you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get the resources.
Of course. How much gold is on the floor?
I want you to roll a d100.
Bruh. I love it. So cruel. Yeah, 81.
You'll get your chance, Jack.
810 gold.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I don't need all of it. I mean, I'll take... Can I take 200? And I'm asking him, like, do you mind if I take, like, 200 of this?
Yes, of course. That's. I don't know what things cost here, but yes, take what you need. If you're going to help, then of course, any resources here.
And I'll take this, and I pick up the scroll case.
Of course, very well. Atlas, you're sitting right in front of the two backpacks that he pointed to when he was talking. Now, with your passive
Okay.
perception, you can see they're right behind you.
Okay. Can I take a look in the one? Is that where the gold is? Like that's
No, the
not
gold's
right
kind of
there?
like scattered all on the floor, kind of
Oh, okay.
underneath where he is.
Behind.
Yeah, I'll look in the left backpack.
Okay. So Jack, as you're heading out, did you want to do anything, or are we just getting out of the room?
Just walking out.
Okay. Yeah, Atlas, so as you look at the backpacks, there's one that looks like a standard kind of traveler's backpack, but the second one, it looks like almost like 3 belts, like and almost like a triangle. Like one would go around your waist and then across the shoulder, and the pack is this small, almost like little pouch on the front. And you can tell that it's built in a way to stay extra tight to the body and not move when you're moving. Like it's custom made, looks like, not just a regular pack. Which one did you want to look at?
I'll look in the regular pack first.
Okay. As you rummage through there, roll an investigation.
15. I think it's +1. Let me just double check. Yeah, +1, so 16 total.
Okay. As you're looking through, there seems to be a bunch of papers. You see an axe in there, a hand axe. Looks like there's a couple of potions, 2 potion bottles. You see some money. You see a key. But yeah, lots of papers.
Okay, I'm gonna scarf down the money and the key, and set the potion bottles on the outside of the pack, and I'm gonna look at the other pack.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna keep the potions in the pack.
Bag.
Will this backpack fit on me?
Yeah, it's a regular backpack. You can carry it. Yeah.
Yeah, does it look nice?
It looks a bit worn. It looks like it's been through some times. It's not elegant by any means.
Okay, but like it's got character.
Yeah, it's seen some interesting things in its life. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put the backpack on.
Okay.
What did?
So
I gotta look at the other pack, but just while I'm remembering, what potions was it, or do I know what potions they are?
So
or?
one you can tell right away is a health potion, a regular
Okay.
health potion. You can tell that right away. Another one is a liquid in bottle that you don't know what it is right away. You don't recognize it.
Okay.
As for the
What color?
key, color green.
Green. And the other one you said it was just a regular healing potion.
Yes.
Okay. And how much gold wise was it? Or
So 40 copper, 25 silver, and 2 platinum.
Okay.
No gold.
Right, makes sense. Okay. Sorry, how much silver was it? 25?
25, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would like to look at the other pouch.
Okay. So while you're looking at the other pouch, Darius or Mastos or Jack, did any of you guys want to do anything while he's rummaging?
I got the gold. I think we should go talk. Well, actually, we need to rest. Like, I really need to rest.
So nothing then?
Yeah. Well, I think I should return this. It's one thing that we've been tasked to do.
Yeah, we should go do that. Then we need to go talk to Carmen. We need to do that. We need to make that a priority. If Harper wakes up and starts freaking out, it's going to make it worse than if we just go and come clean. And you guys need to let me do the talking.
Yeah. Do I?
Wait, do I hear this? Yeah, because they're right there.
Yeah, I feel like that probably would be best. We normally let you do the talking, don't we?
No, Jack seems to come forward and spill his guts about everything.
Oh.
Jack's
So-
already there confessing.
I think we just modify the story slightly that the Shadow Heart that we killed was controlling his mind.
The shadow heart we killed was controlling his mind. Yes, my friend got him to get him a few things.
You
But-
misunderstand. The Shadow Heart controlled Jack's mind.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, no, that boy just lost.
I think it's the best way for us to do it, because if we say that Jack attempted to restrain him, like basically his side of the story that he seems to think is completely fine, psychopath.
I say we let him explain his side of the
No,
story.
we can't, because we need to avoid our future as well. You understand what I'm saying?
Our futures are never set in stone. You see,
I know
one
that,
me.
but you make enough mistakes and you end up where you don't want to go. It's a white lie that can't be proven otherwise because the creature is dead. Unless we get Zone of Truth.
So as you guys are having this discussion and think about what exactly you want to say next, Atlas, as you pick up this pack, roll investigation.
16 plus 1, 17.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so as you pick it up and you kind of go to open it, you notice right on the underside of it, you see an emblem inscribed, which you've seen at Jasper's place. You know this to be the emblem of the Caterva Invocar.
Okay.
Oh, these are his friends that went missing.
Okay.
What?
It's on the bottom of it?
Yeah, it's like on the underside, so it would be the part where kind of like if it's worn on the chest, it would be against the chest, so you wouldn't see it sort of
Okay.
exposed. You'd have to turn it over.
And it still opens up though? Like there's...
Yeah, so there's little clasps, little kind of button clasps in the front of it where you can open it up if you want to take a peek inside.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look inside.
Okay. So you unbutton both and you look in, and it just looks black in there.
And I reach my hand in.
Okay. It goes all the way in.
Got another bag of holding? Oh, shit.
And I don't feel anything.
Nope. Well, what are you thinking of when you reach in there?
I was gonna say, I think of gold.
Okay, yeah, you feel gold pieces. As you grab and pull out, some falls out the side of your fingers, but you have a grasp, a hand of gold.
Okay, how much gold?
Roll a d20.
E100?
No. Your hands are not that big.
14.
Okay, 14 gold.
Ooh.
Do it again.
I eat it, and then I do it again.
Just turn the bag inside out.
And you feel...
I eat it, and I do it again.
Are you going to repeatedly do that for the next 5 minutes?
No. One more time.
Okay. So roll a d20.
He's got to replenish that infinite gold maker.
6.
Okay, 6 gold.
I eat that too.
Okay.
I zip up the pack, and I eat it. Is it thin enough? Can I put it in?
Yeah, so this is these are like thin leather straps. You basically can roll it up, and when you kind of tuck it in behind, it's like it's only this size. It's tiny whenever you
Oh,
kind of
so
roll
I
it
can
all
wear
up.
that like in with the backpack that I'm wearing. Okay.
Yeah,
So
this is like a tiny little body strap kind of thing. Almost.
Yeah, like a little like Lululemon pack.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought. Like a little fanny pack for you.
Yeah.
They're so handy. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'll put that on and then cinch it up real good.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, also, so we've got 2 quests done because now we can clear...
Did we level up?
Chill, bruh.
Is that Jay's next question?
No. Not like, I was literally explaining something.
We,
It's fine.
we,
I-
we beat a boss fight and completed 2 missions.
Well, we haven't turned them in yet.
Yeah.
You don't get the experience till you turn them in.
No, we can skip that part. Jack will go turn him in.
Turning him in
Colin,
right
and
now.
that's where we're going to end tonight's session. So we can clear that girl's name now, too, because we know that that demon was mind controlling people. So we tie that in with making Jack not seem like a psychopath, and I think we're good.
For a level up. No, you're 100% right.
Please don't push it, because then he won't do it.
I just marked down like I'm gonna add sessions. your level ups, the more you ask for them. So
Okay,
you're really just
Dad.
pushing it further away. So
We're fighting
Jack,
the big
as
bad,
you
we're still level 7.
as you go into the other room to the southern, walking away from the group, as you go into that hallway, you can see it's empty. Harper's gone. There's nobody there. Just the corpses of rats and stuff's kind of scattered. What did you want to do? Are you waiting there or going somewhere or?
Nope, Jack is headed back towards. Oh shoot. He's gonna go to an inn. That's where he's headed. He's gonna go back to the one they slept in. Don't ask me the name.
Well, there's the Dragon Flagon on the core 5, or there's the Rusty Mug on core 1.
Dragon Flagon, because that one was nice.
Okay. All right. So you're heading off there. Okay.
Yep.
And then
Got it.
there's the what? What's the other one? The
Rusty Mug.
no, the rusty mug, the dragon flagon, and then the bean or the drip or something.
That's the coffee house.
Yeah, that's the coffee house.
But it was another inn, I thought.
No.
No, coffee
Yeah,
house.
it's
Little
also an
cafe.
inn.
Yeah, see, it was an inn. I told
Oh,
you. He
what?
said there were 3 inns.
It probably had like one cot in there.
It's called Grounded, actually.
Yeah, that's it.
Very
Such a nerd.
smart.
Well, it's like the only place we went once and never went to again. And we only went because it smelled good to Mastos.
Yeah.
My nose knows.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go turn in the scroll. Then we'll go talk to Carmen. And then I need to go to sleep. I am very tired.
About what time is it, sir? Is it still 2 o'clock? Because you said, no, I'm not being funny. Like he said it was like 2 o'clock last time we asked.
Well, let me check my notes. Well, you defeated the large rats at 1 p.m. So that would put now approximately 2 p.m.
I think we should go off by, instead of killing the rats, the death of Harper. It should be before death and after death.
I'm not writing that anywhere else. It's been beaten to death so much. There wasn't this much hassle whenever everybody let Atlas die. There's more hassle about
sorry.
this NPC.
Yes, there was. I didn't drop that. And Luke gave me shit for stabbing that lady in the shoulder for so long.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Listen,
What are you guys doing?
I hope we all can kill a kid at least once, so we can all point the blame at each other once.
Turning in a scroll.
Well, what about that?
We're going back to the tower.
Tyrannic's about to
Now we go
revert
to this
into a flesh
little
monster.
Harper.
Hold on. I wanted to RP one last thing. Yeah.
Can we RP Jack goes and get some of that gold?
Jack's
No, you
off
missed it. You
on his
walked
way
in.
to the Dragon Flagon.
There's so much.
So as I put the scroll case, that's the words, into my bag of holding, I would like to also go and reach for my precious stone.
Okay. As you kind of put your hand on it and kind of go to pull it out, you can see that it has changed color. It is now red.
Ooh. Huh.
What color was it before?
It was just like a pale gray, just like a shiny rock.
So this here.
Did you pull it out?
This has been yes, I want to pull it out and say to I forgot his name.
Tyrannic?
Oh, Duranic, thank you. This is the only thing that's been with me.
As soon as you pull it out, he staggers backwards like against the table. You have the seed. You have it. You did protect it.
The seed? Then I look down. Do I remember this being the seed now?
You remember this was an item that you had sworn to protect with your life.
I'll guard it. I'll protect it. Like I always have.
You must be returned. It has to be returned. That must be why the Fae was destroyed. Why would you take it from there?
I don't remember. To save it? if you say everything was going to be destroyed, and we only made it out by some thing, and I look down at the seed.
And he kind of like turns his head. Is it possible? No. I don't know. Whatever magic contained in the seed, perhaps your connection to me pulled me through? I
And
don't
maybe
know, but
the
the seed must be returned. That's the Fae. That's how it's created with the seeds. If it's removed, the Fae, it will die. It'll die.
Well, how many seeds are in the Fae?
I do not know.
You really sounded like you knew so much there, and you just kind of.
Well, I'm not a scholar. I'm told what I need to know in protection of certain things. But
Well, is there more than one?
We're not.
there's multiple seeds. Yes, that I
So
know.
him having one wouldn't destroy the Fae.
At least one area of the Fae.
What if he was given it to complete whatever his task is?
No, nobody is to touch the seed. The Mantium strict orders were to stop all of anything ever trying to touch it. It was protected by magic, even though, and that shows you how important it was. We were also placed there to protect it.
Dementrum's first order to me was to find him.
That makes sense to me. He's his greatest warrior. He was the leader of the Jutors.
But he must know that he has the seed.
I don't know.
If Demantrum knows I have the seed, then finding our friends, if that's what Demantrum has told you to do, is to help me. And what
I mean, he didn't tell me to help you. He specifically told me to find your friends. Or his children, rather.
Then maybe getting all of us together with the seed will bring us back. Oh my god, I'm thinking about fucking Ninja Turtles through time.
I don't know. It is possible. I mean, if anybody would know, Gortith would know. He was the smartest of us all.
Right. He'll be our first then.
What? I mean, do you know where he is?
All I can smell is this musty room right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You don't know who you're going to smell first.
That's fair.
Okay. Well, we will come back and check on you, because, I mean, I'm sure it gets lonely down here. And we don't want you going crazy again. So we'll come in and check on you from time to time.
This is the first time I was able to bring back my normal form. I think sanity may be a little bit easier to grasp now.
Hopefully. We will also send someone that we trust down to help you spruce this place up. This pile down here should help you do so.
I would appreciate it. Until I can figure out my limitations and how to go beyond. It would be appreciated.
I'm sure he can help you with that too. He's got some pretty interesting allies.
Gar comes to mind.
Ligu.
Excellent. Well, much appreciated, and thank you for freeing me from whatever it was that this was.
No
and
problem.
he
Next
kind of
time
nods
you
his
need
head
us
towards the purple glass globe that is still sitting on the floor.
Ooh, I didn't know that was still sitting there. I am going to take that.
I
Didn't I pick that up when it rolled out?
Did you?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you talking about last session?
Yeah, at the end.
He said you go to pick it up and his arms and stuff came out of it.
No.
So
It's okay. So we'll kind of retcon that then. So if Alice, you were going to grab the sphere. No, the arms came out of the black thing that fell on the ground. The purple sphere was separate from that.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry. Yeah, Atlas, if you grabbed it, as you picked up the sphere, it's like about a person's head size. Purple.
It's like no. Okay.
Feels glass, like just completely smooth on the outside, and as you look at it, you can almost see a face, like black eyes, and just a black kind of cylindrical almost mouth.
Does the purple energy look the same as the energy that we released?
I like, okay, so just to go back, if it was too big to like swallow, I would have left it on the ground.
Okay.
We went right into another fight, so I wouldn't be carrying it the whole time. So
That's fair.
if it's that big, then I would have probably just set it back down to continue. So
Yeah.
whoever wants to pick it up now.
Yeah.
can-
It's about the size of Darius's head, which I know is pretty big, but
Listen, the ego head and the physical head are two different things.
okay. So yeah, you guys see the glass sphere sitting on the purple glass sphere
Okay,
sitting on.
I'm gonna pick it up. And the energy inside, does it look like the energy we released?
Roll an investigation.
I gotta stop using this dice. Fuck, it doesn't roll. It just falls out of my hand. Yeah, that's better. 15.
So inside this looks like a condensed version of the orbs that you've seen come out of that tear. The only addition to it is you can see sort of this shimmering almost face within it, and holding it, you can almost like feel a hum, a low hum coming from it.
Okay, I'm gonna stick it in the bag of holding.
We caught a Pokeball.
Falls down
We
the
caught
bottom
a
of the bag. of holding.
Ghastly. Who's that Pokemon?
Okay. Well, I must rest. So much to absorb in such a short space of time.
Yeah, we need to rest too.
But not here. We will leave.
He reaches out to Lapidus. Lapidus, I cannot tell you how happy I am that you survived and that we were able to meet again. He pulls you in for a four-armed strength hug.
Oh yeah. I strength hug back with my two arms. But
And Darius hugs them both.
can Darius even get his hands around our huge?
Even if he's standing like this. That's
Yeah, he's got like around half the body. Be safe, my friend, and please don't be a stranger, as they say.
I will not. We'll find a way to free you from this place, and we'll leave together.
That sounds good to me, friend. And he kind of stumbles back towards the corner of the room where you can see there is a broken down bed.
Oh, I mean, we could rest here, guys, and give him like a comfortable place to sleep for 8 hours. Just gotta give me 10 minutes.
No, we have things to take care of.
Okay. And I sit and try to cast. No, I'm just kidding. All right, and I will follow Bastos.
And I will be heading back to the was the mage tower, right? Yeah.
I'm also going to cast a healing word on myself.
Okay. All right, so Atlas, are you following in as well?
Yeah.
All right, so everybody's heading out. So you guys are all heading towards the Wizard's Tower
Yeah, Wizard's Tower.
as Jack is making his way to the Dragon Flagon. All right. So you guys only have one stairs to go up from Core 1 to Core 2 and get to the Wizard's Tower. So you guys are pretty much going to be arriving at your destinations roughly the same time. So Jack, as you're heading towards the Dragon Flagon, did you want to do anything on the way, or are you just heading there specifically?
I think you're muted, dude.
You're muted.
He would, as he's walking, also use a spell to heal himself.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so you
But
get
no,
yourself.
he's gonna go in and chill.
Okay. You get yourself to the Dragon Flagon. You see the familiar familiar face of Dagmeier behind the counter. Just kind of wiping the counter down. You see a couple of patrons sitting around. What would you like to do?
He's just gonna walk in and go sit at a table and request food and drink and take a short rest.
Okay. Welcome back. Of course I can get you something to eat. Do you have any specific requests?
Whatever's special for the day.
Okay, pork it is. And she shuffles off to the kitchen. And you just see there's a couple of patrons. You see Bert, the little guy who is usually running around cleaning everything, standing in the corner. And you grab yourself a seat. All right. Anything else you need to do while you wait for your food?
Negatory, Rory.
Alrighty. You begin your short rest. Okay. So the rest of you making your way to the Wizard's Tower. So up on core one.
Walking fast.
Can I still play my pan flute? Technically.
Yeah, you still
a
have your
satyr.
inventory, yeah.
And I'm still a satyr, which is what gave me the proficiency in playing my pan flute. So I will play. I will pull out my pan flute as we travel and play us pan flute music.
So, Mastos, just so you know, you read the description, right, of this form. You also have the ability to drop that form at any time. Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't change immediately into your fox. You would have to drop your form and then change. But just so you know that's you do have.
I see how it's like another form to.
Yeah.
And then I see the other at the end of it. I you know.
Yeah, I see it too. I understand.
So you can you can divulge as much of that as you want to whoever. This is now knowledge that Lapidos possesses and Mastos possesses. So it's up to you if you want to communicate that to anyone.
So as we're walking to the Wizard's Tower. Really? No questions? I play my pan flute.
I mean, first of all, any questions I had, a lot of them were answered back there. Second of all, I've got a lot of my own shit I'm dealing with right now. No offense.
I look over at Atlas.
I mean, yes, many, but are you gonna go back to the way you were, or is this you now?
I feel myself inside, and I can be Mastos. It is. I was telling my friend that I was born
What was his name?
I was born again. Here in your world. Mastos is who I am?
Wait, so is Mastos what you were born into in this world? But you were this version of you in the Fae?
Correct. Good job, Atlas.
Mm.
I pat his head.
It was a little condescending.
It's like, but it's a very soft pat. No, you are right. I was born here. I remember being young. I don't remember being as Fae in the Feywild.
A genuine question then. So if you shift back to Mastos, do you keep this the way you speak now? Like, can you speak normally? Or are you going to go back to speaking in the third person like a child?
I don't know. This is me. This is this is the real me.
Right. So, like, when you go to Mastos, do you remain you, or are, like, is this some kind of weird, like, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde? Don't ask me what that is. It was a story I heard a bard tell.
Nice, very nice. I honestly, Darius, I'm afraid
Of what?
not being able to be me again.
Wait, so, like, you think if you, like, unshift, then you won't, you're gone?
No, I know I know this power, but I haven't been me in so long.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get that. But trust me, I'm learning shit about myself I didn't even know existed. It's almost like it never did exist, and suddenly it's being made up into existence. It's crazy.
Well, if you want, I can go back.
No, I mean,
Back.
no, you do whatever you want to do. I just, like, it's based off what Atlas just said. I'm more curious if you're almost like two different people now.
No, I am me, and Mastos has always been me. Just there's more to me than Mastos is all. Like Lapidos.
That's who you are.
So, what do we call you? Do we call you Lapidos now?
Lapidos.
Lapidastos?
Lapidus. It's, a clear Lapidus. Okay. Lapidus.
Lapidus?
Laugh at this. Got it. Haha!
Ah, yes. You can laugh.
Yeah, I mean, I do that very well. I also make people laugh,
Yeah.
among other things.
Yes.
Okay, well, nice to meet you, Lapidos.
Yeah. Nice to re-meet you. How do you feel?
Strong.
I mean, you look strong. You're like two of your other one.
It's unfortunate because Maxos was so close to becoming an Atlad, and now you gotta start right from scratch.
Okay, no, you're not doing that to him.
I'm
No.
still Mastos.
Yeah, no, you know what? I named the group. I'm making you a member.
That's fair. Don't kill me.
Like I said, Atlas, I can be Mastos. And I would like
Right.
to play my pan flute with whimsically play my pan flute, do a spin and spin faster, and I would like to shift back into Mastos.
Waiting for and kill Atlas to become part of the group.
So as he spins, he's playing a pan flute. You see this kind of gray purple energy kind of turning from him, and as he kind of starts to shrink down, this gray purple energy just dissipates, and you see before you the Mastos that you've known for the last few days.
Was the purple the same color as my purple energy?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out the sword and be like, dude, we have like the same powers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yep.
do.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
Mastos is back.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You're back. All right.
Oh,
Oh, hi, Mastos. Can you not speak in that?
I mean, I'm fine with the
wonderful
tone.
voice?
He got smaller. The tone makes sense, but I mean, can't you just speak like we speak? I, me.
Masto speaks fine.
Lapidus, come back. Oh man. Oh.
Wow, that was wow.
All right, well, now we know that answer. Shall we go to the shop and turn in the scroll case?
Is it easy for you to switch back and forth?
Are you asking me?
No. Lapidus, Mastos.
Lapimastos?
You can just call me Mastos right now. Mastos would say that it's not
Mastidos?
Mastidos.
Are you like they them now?
I think he's still a he in both forms.
Listen.
But it's plural though.
Okay, can I ask one thing? Because I shifted back, Mastos was at 1 HP.
That is correct. Mastos is at 1 HP.
Just collapse.
So, yeah, I would like to, as I shift back and I go to answer, I just remember the amount of just sheer pain and damage I was in and just go, how? And I fall to one knee.
Darius just looks at him, rolls his eyes, and goes, "Oh, you're fine," and casts Healing Word. Oh, nice. You got a 4, so 8 health you get back.
I am now at 9 health.
And I am officially tapped.
And hold on, can I actually do anything? Oh, I can cast Goodberry. I will cast Goodberry.
Goodberry, what's that 1 HP? Him and his Goodberry. You love those good berries.
Hey,
Goodberry,
if I cast it 3 times,
You get a
That's
better berry.
Your hair a little bit and cast healing or cure wounds on you.
oh, I can
There you go.
I can get almost.
Wait, so Mastos,
I'm
it's
gonna
evident.
eat 30 berries.
It's evident that you were in your weakened state that you were in before I stabbed you in the chest. How?
Mastos is fine, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. How healthy would you say you felt as Lapidos?
Oh, being Mastos' true self? Strength beyond you. Strength beyond all of us.
I mean, saying strength beyond me isn't really a feat, just so you know.
13 points of healing, Mastos.
Pardon?
13 points of healing.
Yeah, there we go. That's juicy.
And
I'm feeling much better.
can you go between Mastos and Lapidos at will?
It's a form that tires me out. It's hard being me.
All right. Okay. Are we at the mage tower yet?
So as you're approaching the wizard's tower, Jack, if you could roll a D100 for me, please.
Hey. Nobody
You
doesn't
think I
have
got
it.
my D100 on me right now? You're a monster.
Not next
Be
week when he
fine.
has it. You can't do it.
No,
I won't have it next week. I'm gonna be back here next week.
Well, use roll D20 or use D&D Beyond, whatever you're using to roll a D100.
84.
84. Okay, good to know.
Gotta get you like a keychain D100.
I'm
So-
gonna have to. I'm just gonna carry it with me everywhere.
Bert shuffles out your pork and a complimentary beverage with it. Just shuffles out. Hey, go, Sarah. It's always taken care of. Hey, enjoy it. And he scuffles off.
Already taken care of.
Jack will eat it and take his little rest.
All right, perfect. All right, so you guys approach the wizard's tower. As you recall, this smaller looking tower from outside. The doors are currently ajar. Looks like the store is open as it is a good 2:15, 2:20 p.m. So as you guys walk in, You see at the other end of the store at the very end is, as you all remember her name, I'm sure, is Orla. Just reading a book.
I also love how that conversation that we all just had took 20 minutes, but you guys talking to the grandma in the last session took like 30 seconds.
Well, we can make it take 20 minutes if you really want to kill another.
Well, then my hut would have went up.
Sorry, what was her name again?
Orla.
Orla.
Oriel.
Orla.
Yes, welcome back. Good to see you again. You ready to buy something now?
No, we found it.
Mastos has your scroll case.
Ah, my scroll case. Yes, bring it here.
I hop over towards her.
Oh, excellent. Put it on the counter there for me, please. Oh, yes.
As I'm on the counter.
I was like, okay.
Put my goat legs on the counter. I take it out of my bag and put it on the counter. Bam.
Oh, a little bit dirty, and she unscrews. Like, does she see the scroll inside?
Who has the scroll?
Oh, seems to be missing the scroll of resistance.
Jack had it, and then I think he handed it to Darius to look at it.
Did you take it back? Because if I still have it, I'll give it to her.
I don't recall.
Okay, I'll give it to her then.
Nobody's managing their inventory.
Yeah. Well, if somebody hands me something to identify, I assume they take it back. But if he didn't take it back, then I will. I was like, no, actually, here, it was separate from the thing. Sorry, I forgot I had it. No, hand it over to me.
Excellent. There you go. She kind of looks at it, makes sure it's all as it should be, nods her head, and rolls it up. So the reward, yes, was 500 gold, did we say?
5,000.
No, I thought it was 1,000 gold, but
1,000 gold.
You did say 1,000 gold for
1,000
this.
gold?
you're Mastos.
Oh yeah,
And,
oh, yeah.
and another scroll of fireball.
Yes.
No, I'm not pushing that.
They're talking for me. I'm just standing there.
If I may ask, where did you find it? Who had it? Have they been reprimanded? Justice prevailed?
You could say that. It was a demon.
A
And
demon.
I'm gonna pull the orb out and show her the face in it.
She immediately like staggers back towards the wall. Get that out of here! Get it out!
Okay, and I put it back in the bag. And just so you could see, so you know that it was something, and I'm not just making it up. That thing had your scroll.
That we defeated.
Yeah, we killed it. So I think it was properly reprimanded.
Right now
Do you know what it is? You seem to know what it was.
she's quickly like rummaging underneath the table. That is a shadow heart. Get it out of here. Here, take your money. And she pours a whole bunch of platinum coins down on the counter.
I will scoop it all.
Yeah, it equals the amount of 1,200 gold.
Hell yeah. So 12 platinum? No.
You need to get that out of here.
Okay.
I don't know how you got it, but it needs to be contained or put somewhere safe. But it could break out at any moment.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of that. Don't worry. I'm gonna start heading to Carmen.
You got anything for sale?
I will exit the store so she's more comfortable if he wants.
As long
to
as
buy
he leaves,
something.
yes, of course.
Yeah,
That's why I'm here
walk
every
out of the
day.
store.
Okay, so you've
I'm
left,
gonna-
Darius?
I'm leaving the store as well.
So I leave and then I put the hood on and I go back in.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
fair.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I just want to listen to see if anything gets said. That's all.
Yeah. So as Darius leaves, you can see Atlas and Mastos. Or no, you're still Lapidos, right? Oh no, you changed back.
Yeah, I'm Mastos.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just check. So yeah, you see her demeanor kind of shift. She kind of relaxes a little bit, seeing Darius leave. And yes, of course. What are you looking to buy? Now that you have some money to spend.
That I
You
just
have
put
any-
aside.
Do you have any diamonds?
Depends. I think I may. Let me take a look.
Sure.
You see her go down to the southern end of the store, starts rummaging through. They're sort of like look like bookcases, but they got kind of shelves in it. And she unlocks and opens a few, starts rummaging, and he yells over, "I have about 350 in bits and pieces of diamonds. How much you looking for?" There is a mixture of
Probably.
small, mixture of large.
Probably 300 gold's worth.
300, very specific. Let me see what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
She's just looking around. Actually, I could sell this to you. And she brings out this, it looks like this sculpted dragon. It's kind of like a blue ornament, only about a foot long. And it's got this intricate detail of like the scales and the kind of ridges along the back of it. And in its mouth is holding a massive kind of diamond in its mouth. This you could buy for this is 300 gold worth of diamond. You wish to take this?
Ooh, this is beautiful.
It's a little bit easier to
okay,
carry.
Let me see if I have 300 gold in my little pouch here.
I reach in and I think 300 gold.
Hold on, let me go back and check here. So as you pull out a bunch of gold, you see that you are short. How much did you take out before? I gotta do math now. It was 16.
So it was like
and
6 gold the first time, and I think it was like 20 something the next. Or hold on, I just added it in, so I don't.
No, it
Okay,
was
so
18. You rolled an 18 and a 6.
Right. Okay.
24. Okay, so you pull out 296 gold.
Okay. And I look at her and I go,
Will you take 296 gold? All I have.
Roll a persuasion.
"16 plus probably nothing. It might actually be minus or
I feel like Atlas has to have charisma.
just cuteness.
Cuteness.
-1. So hold on, persuasion. Yeah, -1. So 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
Can't your friend here spot you a few gold? Points to Mastos.
You know what? Actually, I'll go get my friend Darius, back in here, and I'm sure he'll have some extra gold.
Well, if that's the man with the shadow heart, you don't bring him in here. No.
But he has all the gold.
I can,
Well, get it from him out
I
there.
can give you the shiny gold.
See, your friend, he help you here, yes?
And I pull out my bag of gold and how much?
Oh,
And I like
300 gold.
Spill it on the counter, and it like pours out, and I like start counting. I'm like,
just 4, Mastos.
one.
Yeah, do you mind if I just...
I'm just gonna go over and just kind of scoop 4 pieces into my hand and
Okay.
hand them over to the girl.
Okay. There you go. So your name again?
Atlas.
Atlas. Very good. Here you
I know.
are. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, great piece. Mastos, look how gorgeous this is.
I'm putting the gold back in my bag.
Oh,
You just hear a whisper, like not a whisper, but like in a low tone. I'm sure Jack will love it. And I walk into the store.
actually, here, Mastos.
And I smash it on the ground.
Oh, God, I think clean that up. What are you making a mess in my store?
Oh, I'm sorry. It just it had
Oh.
this stupid statue attached to this beautiful diamond. So I.
Okay,
Look how
well,
gorgeous this is.
probably time to get Harper back for more cleaning anyway, so it is fine.
So,
Maybe give him a few days rest.
He's had like a week off. It's fine.
He's had a few traumatic experiences.
He may have passed on twice.
Okay, guys, let's go. I take the hood off.
Get out!
No, I am out of the store. I walked out and I shouted that back into
Okay.
the store.
Radio, we have to go. Have a great day. Thanks so much.
Have a good day.
And I swallow the diamond.
Mastos
Thank you
wonders
for
if they ever
finding
had
my
something
scroll.
Oh, wait, I forgot one last thing. I
Yes?
zoom back in and I pull out the green potion. Do you know what this is?
I spent a little bit of time. I could figure it out for you.
You can't just look at something. Everything's gotta be a whole ordeal with you.
Yeah, it
I'm
depends
looking
what it
around
is.
at what they have. Do they have anything in my size?
In the middle is all small illusions of different flowers.
That's why I'm looking at them. They're so
in each
pretty.
case.
Atlas, we'll get a room and I will look at the potion for you and tell you what it is.
Oh, okay, alright, never mind. Have a great day.
Okay, you too.
Zip out of there.
Mastos, what are you looking for?
It was what you. So they have gems. Do they have jewelry here?
You're looking for jewelry? What type of jewelry are you looking for?
Mm.
Necklace, bracelets, anklets, earrings.
Mastos has
tiaras?
a nice necklace, and I look, and I want to show them how kind of basic-y, tribalistic my necklace looks. It's not. It looks nice, but it's not fancy. I'm gonna go back to her.
Okay.
I'm like, so Mastos likes this or bracelet. Sorry, this not necklace. This is what I have. These are what I like.
Oh, this is a beautiful piece. Would you be open to parting with it?
Mm.
No, is there
No.
anything that you require? Perhaps that is a beautiful piece. I would love to have it.
No, Mastos was given this as gift. This was gift from friend.
Sentimental value. Oh, I appreciate that.
Mastos has what, gold? Everyone uses gold, so I have gold. Mastos can pay.
Oh, Mastos, come on!
What are you looking to buy? I have necklace, bracelet, tiaras. I have all kinds of things. What is this you looking for?
Tiara.
I have another wrist. Another bracelet would be nice.
I have a beautiful bracelet. Do you have a budget in mind?
This, and I spill my bag of gold on the counter, and I go to count.
How much gold is she looking at?
500.
Okay. Let me take a look. And you see her walk to the southern end again. You see where she keeps kind of gemstone-related items. It goes through a few drawers. And she comes back. This is beautiful. Look at this. And she shows you this. It's very matching to what you have in regards to a thin corded center for a bracelet. And it has these like impeccable looking jade crystals kind of threaded throughout it. And she kind of like hands it over for you to look at. You can just see like the yellow glow just shining off each of the perfectly cut edges of it as she shows it to you. This 500 gold, and this would go very well.
And these gems are
Beautiful.
they magic? Magic like these?
They're very pretty, and they match, and they're very decorative.
I start scooping up my gold.
I thought you wanted something to match your other bracelet, no?
Have a good day.
Okay,
Mastos not vain.
take care.
Bye.
Thank you for helping with the scroll in the case. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Anytime.
Let her go.
Wait,
Mastos isn't vain. He doesn't need a bracelet for prettiness. He could use it for power, though.
I had another play. If you were serious, Corey, I was gonna pull the orb out and be like, if you don't come out here, I'm gonna smash this in her store right now.
I just want to see 3 p.m. That's all.
We're gonna
Are
get
you
there. We
guys,
gotta go
It'll take us time to get there, but to Carmen's.
Okay.
Well, it's not just Carmen. We have to go see Jasper to tell
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Well, we should go talk to Carmen first to clear everything, and then go let Jasper know, and then go to sleep.
Yes. That's a good idea.
I don't care if it's 5 p.m.
That's a good
Darius is
So-
spent.
As
Yes,
a
for some
reminder,
greens.
you guys walking through the passageway and stuff, like you didn't see Harper anywhere.
Yeah, didn't you go with Doran or with?
I said it in the house
Thor?
when I went in that Thor took him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Although
Alright,
Jack
perfect.
didn't see him, and he doesn't know that.
So anyway, so where are you guys going next? Because Jack's still like he's got a 1 hour short rest he's doing, so you guys still have about 30 minutes.
We're going to see Carmen.
Okay, where do
We're
you
getting-
think
I don't want Mr. Truth Serum there.
she could be anywhere? So where are you guys heading?
Well, we'll go to the Rusty Mug first, because that's usually
Wow,
where she
okay.
is.
Alright.
And then we can ask anyone there where she is. They'll normally they've told
She's,
us.
if she's not there, we'll just scope it out from there and find out where she is.
I'll
And
just
if it,
spell
if,
her
it,
out.
co- if it comes to
We'll
it,
cast
I will
message.
go around town casting message until she replies.
Right.
I'll just cast sending.
Oh, you have sending? You have spell slots left?
1. Yeah.
And he might need to use it if he sees a bird.
So you're gonna cast sending, or are you guys going to the Rusty Mic?
Well, we'll go there first.
Yeah. Go there first.
Okay.
I have 1 level 3 spell. That's it.
All right, you
Still needs
guys
mana
are
potions.
walking to the Rusty Mug.
Maybe that's
So
what my green potion is.
Maybe. I'll let you know if we ever get there.
find my people at this. So you guys find your way pretty easy. You guys are getting kind of getting the lay of the land, knowing where to go, little shortcuts and stuff to get there for now. And being on the same core doesn't take you too long. You walk in and there's a couple of patrons around. Doesn't look exceptionally busy. And you do see Carmen and sitting in the corner talking
Right.
to one of the other Nolja guards.
Yeah, almost
You
burned.
two, stay here.
hey, Carmen!
Please stay here. If
She looks over
If
the
I
guard and just puts up a finger like 1 minute.
I take my hair like this and put it into a ponytail and hold it, it means come over, I need help. Until then, please just chill. Okay?
What? Oh, okay.
And I will go and stand like I don't want to invade their personal space while they're having a conversation, but I want to stand at a distance where she sees I'm like waiting to engage.
Okay. All right, so you lean up against the bar. Mastos.
I also realized I am about to approach her. My face is covered in blood.
Yeah, nobody did much cleanup.
I'm going to help Mastos over to a table and sit down.
All right.
I'm gonna go over to the bar and ask if they have a rag, and if they can wet it for me.
Yeah, you head over. You see the the half orc still behind the bar. You're looking a bit worse for wear there, Yar.
Yeah, that's what happens when you save the world. Do you have like a rag that I can use? Maybe wet it for me. One that you probably don't care to lose.
There's not much fancy back here, so let me go grab you one.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a gold out and put it on the bar when he comes back.
Goes out of the kitchen with a kind of small pail of water and a couple of really and frayed rags in there. There you are. Help yourself there. Don't want you messing
Thank
up
you.
the whole bar.
And I slide the gold over to him, and then I will go back like near a table. That's kind of where Carmen can see me, and I'll just start cleaning myself up.
Yeah, just nodded. Much appreciated. Appreciate your patronage. As you watch, as you see Carmen kind of nod towards the Nolja guard, and the Nolja guard start heading out towards the entrance. And she looks over towards Atlas and raises her finger.
I'm gonna walk up.
Have a seat, Darius. Yes.
Hello. How are you?
Good. So, quite a day you've had. Yes.
You have no idea.
Well, I got the briefing already. Everything seems taken care of. I'm quite impressed with the ability of your group. It was a little bit sketchy when you first arrived, but
mistakes happen.
Proved very very useful indeed.
We've been trying. How did you get briefed?
Well, communication with Atlas and Thoric also give us an update.
Well, okay. What did he update you on? Maybe I can fill in the gaps.
Well, from what I understand, there was a demon of some description that was manipulating one of the citizens to commit the thefts and quite possibly the murders. But you dispatched of the demon.
Well, dispatched it might be the wrong word, and I'm going to pull the orb out and sit it on her desk.
She looks at it for a second. What is this? Peculiar.
As far as the only thing I can tell you about it is it's a shadow heart. And that purple energy you saw was this. You may want to have someone like Cleric look at it, contain it.
We need Ladmus on this immediately.
Yeah, okay.
Can you take this to Ladmus, or should I call him here?
You may want to call him here. We are, I mean, look at me.
That's fair. That's fair. And she waves the orc barkeep over and gets up and goes over and whispers in his ear.
So we can confirm that this creature can manipulate the minds of people. It was manipulating Harper into stealing things. It manipulated, I don't remember her name. It manipulated a woman into hurting people. It even manipulated Jack into turning on us, and he actually hurt Harper at one point, which we have rectified. Harper is okay. He is resting.
Is it safe in this particular form? Can it control minds as it is?
So far, no. It hasn't influenced anyone. We also did damage it significantly. I mean, I thought we killed it until I saw the face in the orb. But I think it's in a very weakened state right now. So if you're going to seal this away or do something with it, this is the opportunity to do it.
Ladmus will know what to do.
All right. I'm going to put it back in the bag of holding just in case, so it's in another dimension and we don't have to worry about it.
Very well. Do you want to leave this bag here for Ladmus to arrive and I can give it to him, or...?
How long do you think he'll be? I only put it in there for now, so it's not just sitting on your desk staring at you, because who knows, right?
I believe he went back to the cathedral, so if that being the case, probably about 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we can wait. We've got to get a room anyways and rest up a little bit.
Very well.
Yeah, the demon's been taken care of. That explains the murders. If you do find any suspects, it wasn't their fault. There were a couple instances. It didn't so much take over my mind, but it completely incapacitated me. It is a rather powerful force.
It controlled the rats?
Roll a persuasion.
What is my persuasion? Oh, it's fucking huge. 27.
27. Well, Ciniculam is lucky to have you all here when you arrived.
Oh, I'm
Don't know
glad
how
we
long it
turned
would
a
have
bad
taken for us
situation
to,
into a good one.
to find the demon in its circumstance.
How did we find it?
No, I've been briefed on how you got in there.
okay.
I'm just saying I don't know how long it would have taken us. Car 2 is not somewhere where forces go to. The people that live there live on their own accord, and I don't know how long it would have been till we ever even inspected there.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it was a combination of the people in our group. Realistically, Mastos sensed Harper and a link to that creature, and we kind of followed that. Following that, we ran into these rats that thing was controlling, and it kind of, kind of evolved from there.
Well, I'm glad you got it taken care of. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was a little dodgy, but we're good. We did also find a fey creature, friendly. It's not evil. Down on core 2 as well. They may need. They're stuck there. They can't leave. They may need some assistance. If you don't want to, we have a couple other people we can ask to help them out as well.
What you stuck there, like requiring immediate assistance, like a landslide or something?
No, they're tethered there. Almost like their connection to the Fae is holding them in that place. They can't leave. They have a room, but they're stuck in that room.
It's most interesting. I haven't seen any connections to the Fae here other than the Fae forest at the bottom core, but no.
That's so. He said it is beneath him. Do you have access to the Fae forest?
Of course, that's where we keep all the animals in the pens.
So Darius is just gonna reach up and tie his hair back.
I just assume me and Mastos are just like in deep thought counting his gold.
Yeah, if they don't come over, it's fine. Because I'm not in trouble.
You know, Mastos, exactly what you have, and then you can just pull one or two out as you need them.
If you do have access to the Fae, I am sure our friend Mastos and his new friend, I have his name. One second. Jernick would very much like to see it, if that's possible.
Well, I wouldn't say it's access to the Fae necessarily. It's a Fae forest that exists on the bottom level. It's not really a step into the Fae as such. It seems to be.
Oh.
I'm
sure
here.
they would still appreciate seeing it. From what I got from their conversation, is both of them would love to go home, but they can't.
Yes, by all means. You can ask Bulgar, our Beastmaster. He is the one that keeps that area in check, let's say.
Very well. I will check in with him. Where would I find him?
Right down at the pens, the southwest corner of the core 5.
Core 5. Okay. All right, thank you. Is there anything else you need us to look into while we're here?
I think you've all done amazing work, and although our meeting at the beginning was not as pleasant as possibly could have been, I think the end result has been much above expectations, and we appreciate the support that the ad lads have given Ciniculam.
We're happy to help. All right, thank you. We do have a couple more stops we have to do, but we're just going to get a room and go upstairs when Bulgar gets here. Not Bulgar. Whatever the other guy's name was.
Ladmus.
Yeah, Ladmus. When Ladmus get here, you just come up and grab us, and I can give you the orb.
Don't worry about the rooms. I'll take care of that.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Of course.
And I'm going to get up and bow, and then I will head over to these two.
Okay.
All right.
Mastos?
So,
How much gold have we counted so far? How much gold have we counted so far?
Out of my gold,
Yeah.
we're up to 376.
Okay.
378. 379.
Guys.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So we are exonerated. We have nothing to worry about. Everything's taken care of. We have rooms. Carmen has covered them. She's thanked us for our service.
Mm-hmm.
Mastos. Core 5 has a Fey Forest.
Ooh.
What?
380. 381.
What?
That's what Carmen was telling me. Again, I think we should rest before we go there, but it might be something that you may want to check out. We may be able to find something out about Jernix's tethering.
If we rest now, we could sleep for a while and go at night. I'm sure the Fey Forest is gorgeous at night.
You're probably right. They are also. She has someone coming to investigate this orb. Atlas, if you don't mind, there's a couple things I'd like to talk to you about. If we can go upstairs.
Well, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of waiting for this moment.
Can I go upstairs too?
Maybe. You know what, Mastos? Maybe give us like 10 minutes, and then if things are going well, you can come in.
But Mastos is tired.
Well, you have your own room upstairs. You can go to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Mastos is going upstairs.
All right.
To his
I'm gonna.
room.
Do you collect your gold, or are you leaving it on the table?
I collect my gold.
Did it look like we were like through most of it, or we hadn't even like?
He said how much is in there.
Huh?
He said how much is in the bag.
I have a total of 500 gold in my gold bag.
Oh, before you guys, I
I
will give each of you.
a higher net worth of value.
I will give each of you 30 platinum each.
Hey,
Ooh, what's this?
immediately.
This is
start
the
with
money
them.
we got from the scroll quest. So I figured we should split it. 30 gold each. It was 120 platinum, or sorry, 30 platinum each. It was 120 platinum split 4 ways. It's 30 pieces each.
Wonderful.
I'll give back
so
his share when we find him.
and so shiny.
30 pieces, is that like 300 gold?
Yes, 1 platinum piece is worth 10 gold.
Oh. Well, that's great. That pays for this really gorgeous diamond I got. Just in case we killed someone again.
Yeah, let's try to save those diamonds for like if someone kills us.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course, but I feel like we're doing more killing of others than us dying.
Mastos is glad you picked that up. He only has 2 shiny rocks left.
Huh?
What?
Oh. Can I see them, Rastos?
And I-
Are they
And I
as this
pull out,
one?
and I pull out my 2 regular diamonds. See?
Those are nice. And I compare it to the one Atlas got.
Am I like? Is it about the same size, or
It is not
is it like bigger, smaller?
smaller.
Oh. So would both of them work out to be like the same size, or
No.
Okay, I mean these are still helpful, but I think we may need quite a few more of these in a
Yeah.
pile to equal that really big one.
how like looking at it? How much more would I need if to work out to be?
So, yeah, looking at what Mastos has, those 2 fragments, you probably need like 6 of those, approximately.
Okay, well. Do you want me to hold on to those Rastos in case you die?
Wait a minute.
No, these are my shiny rocks, and I collect them back and I put them back in my pouch.
Okay, alright. No
If he
problem.
does, just take them out of his bag. It's fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm right here!
We're talking about saving your life.
Oh.
It's not like we're gonna steal them and run away. He's taking them to revive you.
Well, I mean, we'll steal them, run away, and then possibly have to find 4 more. They're quite small.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, and we'd have to do that in 60 seconds.
Mastos.
But we'll try.
Mastos might have to find more shiny diamonds.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's, Derek, lead the way.
All right, and I head up into a room,
I follow behind eagerly.
and I start humming.
I don't know where my room is, so I head into random rooms.
That's our girl screwing. Oh!
then you and Daria scream.
Yeah, you can find an empty room that's been allotted to you. We won't make a big deal of that. That's not a big deal. So Mastos off into your room. You two walk in there. As you're going into the room, Jack, you've had your food, you've had your drink, you've had your 1 hour of rest. What would you like to do?
Jack is going to begin making his way to Carmen.
Okay. On your travels up there, roll a perception check.
Is Jack gonna blame us for killing Harper? Throw us in jail.
Where is my perception? There it is.
Won't go well for him since I already told her.
14.
Okay. All right, so you make your way up towards the rusty mug. So Darius and Alice, yeah, you make your way into the room. What do you do?
Alice, that was
Immediately go
crazy,
into
dude.
stasis.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What are we gonna do about Jack?
Oh, you want to talk about Jack?
No, I mean, there's a few things I want to talk about, and I don't know what you thought we were coming up here for.
I don't know. I figured our
you know what?
friendship was moving to the next level, and
I picture you two kissing.
I
You know what, you-
I really don't know. Darius,
what does
you
that
seem-
look like to you, buddy?
Well, I'm
Kind of like
really not aware of how to navigate social relationships. So, being more experienced in this situation, I was hoping you could guide me.
I don't know if I'm the person you want to guide you in those types of relationships, trust me.
Ooh, but
There's a
you
reason that
talk
I'm...
about how great you are with.
Oh yes, I am great in that moment. Like I can woo over a woman, and I can bring her up to the bedroom with me, and then after that, everything gets bad.
ledger.
Oh, and okay.
I have a bit of a fear of commitment. I mean,
Mhm.
our group is probably the longest commitment I've ever had in my life.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear.
Yep. You guys are very special to me. See, I'm already doing it. I can't even control it. It just starts coming out of
I
me.
just like gently place my finger on his lips.
Okay. Atlas, I wanted to ask you something,
Yeah.
and I've been thinking about it for a while. Do you want to meet your dad?
Such a weird phrase to say.
Do you want to meet your daddy?
Daddy? I mean, yeah, I guess I would.
Okay, so, I mean, so the reason I'm bringing this up, as you know, my past is shrouded to me, sort of. My past with my father is shrouded to me, and I don't really know him. And when I lived with my mom. He disappeared when I was young, and I grew up with my mom, and I kind of went off and did my own thing. And then I didn't want anything associating me with him, so I made up this whole persona / identity. And I realized that I wanted to dissociate as much as I could from my father. And the reason I am asking you if you want to meet yours is, you know what your dad looks like. You know what his name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the ability to message him at any point.
Oh, I know.
Why don't you?
Well, because we've been busy. And there's been more important things going on.
I mean, I feel like that's really important. Like, there's a lot he could tell you about yourself.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I don't know. I figured I'd probably want our first real words in
To be in person. That's fair. I can respect that. But, you know, if you message him, you could figure out where he is, and we could make that where we go.
Yeah, we could. But again, like, once we got to the city, our freedom was in peril, and Jack's life was in danger, and we were being hunted, and people were dying, and we were killing kids, and I just felt like there wasn't a good moment to really break off and find my daddy. Dad. Find my dad.
Yeah.
I don't know why it came out that way. That's such a weird way of saying dad.
Oh, well, you know, there's two different types of people that say it that way. Really young children and other people. So, okay. Well, I mean, it might be beneficial for you to reach out to him. Just kind of find out where he is. I mean, maybe before we take a rest, you said you still have that slot left, or that one ability left, right? To
You just call me a slot?
Yeah, it slipped out. I'm sorry.
I'm no slot.
I mean, you did willingly excitedly come
friends.
upstairs with me, thinking we were taking our friendship to the next level.
Yeah, I guess I could.
It can't
What do
hurt.
I say?
It's,
How do I cram a lifetime of questions in 25 words?
well, maybe start with, "Hey, Elias, it's Atlas. I'm out here. I'd really like to see you. Where can I find you?" And then you save those lifetime of questions for when you're face to face with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna talk to my dad.
Okay. Do you want me to, like, leave the room? You want me to be here? What, like...
You could maybe stay.
Okay. And I will gently pet his head while he does it.
You don't have to do that.
No. Okay,
It's
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just I have to concentrate.
Yep. I will like take a step back and like sit on the bed.
And I will cast sending.
Okay.
Elias? This
God damn
is
it.
Atlas. Your son, I think. I would really like to meet you in person. Where are you? Okay, bye. I think I did it.
Okay. Good job. Is he responding? Like,
I haven't heard anything yet.
About 20
You can-
seconds goes
You
by.
can pat my head now. Oh, okay.
oh. Well, this was less climatic than I thought it was going to be.
Atlas, my boy,
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't believe
What?
that you're speaking to me. I'm here. I thought you would be here, but you're gone. Where are you, my boy?
Can I respond to that?
No.
If you cast
Unless
sending
you
again.
you have to cast sending again.
Motherfucker.
That's a nice place to wrap up the session.
What an idiot.
Just as he comes in with the reply.
All right. Nice session, guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad nobody died, even though it was super close.
Are we going to long rest? Should we just like do that now or?
We're doing a short rest.
Like,
Oh.
you're doing a short rest.
He's on his way up to the Rusty Mug right now.
Yeah, and I guess to be fair, like, we can long rest when the next session starts, because technically Darius wouldn't rest until they picked up the sphere from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good
Good
job,
session.
guys.
Good session.
Back
Awesome.
next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Awesome.
EST. See you then, douche.
Bless.
Bye.
Boy.
That's it.
Thanks a lot.
That's it.
No, that's not it.
That's it. If you hadn't said
Come
anything,
on.
maybe.